So, last time on Glee, B was plagued by horrible visions.
Yeah.
And
And then you said play D&D, and we said, what the fuck?
she was plagued by horrible visions and went to the Shadow Realm and played brain games. And then you guys had to play D&D. We had silly breakfast and then went to go get horse. And went to get horses, and horses, big, very big guys, very massive guys.
Big old boys.
Big old boys.
Mungo.
Big old boys with extra steppers.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger boys, extra steppers. And
What do you mean? What do you mean, extra steppers?
what the fuck?
Horses with extra steps, literally.
Horses with extra steppers. And Fen explained after being asked that, he was like, yeah, I guess they technically are, like, godling descendants of, like Slifnir, but, like, extremely fucking, like, diluted and, like, way down the line. And it's implied that, like, because Big Stable has been here for a long time, that, like, they've been, like, not, like, cultivating, but, like, keeping the lines, like, alive and stuff. And got you guys all ready, and he, like, brought you to, like, the paddocks and stuff, like, individually, but he didn't just bring you guys to, like, oh, here your horse. He kind of, like, walked around and picked out which one you guys were getting with you, and then set you guys all up with your tack and stuff that you needed. But when you got on your horses, they all kind of, like, vibe checked you guys. And I think, oh my god, this is me remembering how many fucking, where's my list? Too fucking many of you.
Yep.
Vibe checked you guys, and B, the horse was like, be a little silly, and was fine with her. Was fine with Poppies. Poppies was riding with B. Flint, your haunts kinda, he was a little like, ooh, with you for a minute. Kinda like a, looked a little bit, like, a little angry, like its ears, like, even, like, went down, and, like, did a little stompy and stuff. And then chilled out, kind of just, like, sneezed after trying to nibble your foot. Who the fuck is with you? Deal. It was chill with her, I think. I don't even remember. I think it was a little off put with Powell, but it was fine, I think. Mooncake and Nero was angry at, not Nero, he's not with you. List not in order. Yuri's the one with you. You guys,
Silly goose.
too many fucking people.
You picked the wrong Babbity Rabbity.
I picked the wrong Babbity Rabbity. What the fuck?
How could you?
Turning into you guys and mixing them up.
Hey,
Turning into me. Hey, you're turning into me. It's okay. You can say it.
No, Pal does it all the time.
That's saying something because Pal does actually talk to the rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more problematic.
It gave Yuri the same treatment that it gave Flint. Arly got the Angie treatment. Rat got the Angie treatment, but then they all chilled out and relaxed, and they were like, okay, fine. And Fen led you guys out, and up the hill, you kind of going sort of kind of like towards the station. And he was just kind of explaining again how the trip is expected to go. That you're supposed to go for a bit and you're going to cross over the tracks at one point because the entry point into the mountain range for like trail travel is different from the ones for the tracks. Just because that's how it is. You cannot walk where the tracks are. But you do, going from the stables, because you're on that side of the town, have to cross over the tracks at one point, which is why you guys had to wait the extra like half day to go so that the train could get past the point where you guys would like have to switch over. And just said that it's gonna be pretty chill. If anything, you're probably gonna run into other people that are traveling there along the way, and you just like camp or something near each other and just chill out. And that there is a point where you're gonna have to cross over a big fucking lake, but big fucking lake has big thick ice, so it's okay. And like explain that like there's like literally some places where it's like 6 feet of ice, so it's not an issue. And you just kept walking, and that's what you so agree. You guys are going at a pretty decent pace too. You're not just like meandering. Oh, the other thing that he said was to that you didn't have to stay single file, but he said for like, because it's safer, because you guys are walking, like you're going across ice and frozen ground and everything. It's safer to be more in a line than it is to like walk in like a big blob. And he was like, oh, you can do like 2 or 3 like walking together so you guys can like talk and stuff, but don't like be in a big blob and walk. Like be more kind of like in a line. Because you know, if you're walking in a line, then you know where your horse is stepping. You walk in a fucking blob, you don't know when you guys could stop in like a hole or something.
I know how to trail ride.
Trail ride.
Hell yeah. My favorite band.
But yeah. Hit it.
Since I got the Anki treatment, can my horse be naughty?
And naughty.
Naughty. Yeah. Yes.
Can mine please be named King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard?
No.
Why not?
Awful name.
Why do you dislike King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard?
You know, Poppy can call.
Wait, you don't have a horse.
Yeah, you also don't have.
Yes, I do. I'm in Bee's pocket.
You call him Bee's horse that?
That's Bee's horse.
And he also did say, Poppy, that you're able to like flip between horses as you wish, because they're all like their temperament is fine. They're not gonna like freak the fuck out because you're flying around them.
A bug.
I will be naming all of these birds King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard.
Bro, one of them's gonna eat Poppy.
Yeah.
This little snack.
It's gonna get tail slapped.
Can mine be named Lord Bimpus?
Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
I got one. Hey, last session I got one rule, and it can't be stupid.
Oh, was that
And I
really?
said, "Do you know me?"
Oh yeah, the one rule for your horses is they can't be stupid.
No,
But
so
that's
So I
because
said, "Can I name my horse?"
Filthy. I'm still sticking with
Are you
filthy.
telling me that a kid would not name a horse Lord Bimpus?
they're not named by a kid.
Oh.
There are no children here.
Fucking dogs.
Parent? Also,
They're they're not dogs. Let's start there.
Let's start there. They're not dogs.
They have registered names. They're registered by the Equine Association. And
Oh damn.
Apparently, the reason that all like race horses have weird names is apparently because it's like not legal to. Oh, okay.
You want to know about racehorse names? You want to open that can?
Let them talk. Don't spill.
Well,
don't
now I'm
steal
worried.
thunder.
Am I
Don't
right
steal
or
thunder.
am I wrong? I'm afraid this is gonna be a Hammurabi situation again.
Well, you didn't finish your sentence, so you don't know if you're wrong.
So I read that the reason that racehorses all have weird names is because, like, you're not supposed to name a thoroughbred. You're not two thoroughbred horses of the same like breed aren't supposed to have the same name. So to avoid this, like race horse breeders like give them all these bizarro names.
I don't know.
This
she
silence
disappeared.
is like
I don't know,
literal
she
murder.
disappeared.
Oh, I was unpacking my luggage. That's what I said. I
Why?
went to my
Oh.
luggage. Because because nothing in my room is farther than arm's distance. I'm at it right now.
Oh my god.
You would never know. That's true. They can't have the same name because it would interfere with them in their like racing statistics. So a lot of the time, if two racehorses are bred together, the child's name will be a combination of its parents' names, and its parents' names are already combinations of its parents' names. So they get really weird and fucked up as they go on.
So if I had a horse that was named King Gizzard and another horse that was named the Lizard
Gizzard.
Wizard, I could.
You would
Their
probably
child,
have
I
King
could
Wizard
name-
Lizard or something like that.
But could I
King Lizard
potentially
Wizard.
call? Could I
Lizard
potentially
Wizard
call the
King.
horse King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard?
At least a horse. I can't say that because they all have individual names. Never mind, because then I could get doxxed. Never mind.
Yep.
Can't say that. And that's true for all. It's just registered horses. It doesn't just have to be racing horses. Every registered horse can't have. Well, because all registered horses is a registered horse. So
Who's a
all
registered
registered
horse?
horses
Damn.
have. Yeah, it's just like competitive horses mostly.
He's the only man with that name? I thought that was a common name.
King Gizzard
That
the
is
Lizard Wizard?
one. That's only one part of his name. He has a longer name.
Oh, okay. So you only told
But a lot of the times they'll have like a 3 or 4 worded name and they'll call him by just one word. Or something entirely different. Yeah, you could have like Gumby Wumby and they'd be like, yeah, that's Carl. And you're like, alright.
Or he's
Horse facts.
Gumby Wumby, but he's
Facts.
Carl.
Horse facts.
Horse facts. Back to the topic at hand. No. You
Also,
cannot
no.
name your horse. You can give them nicknames, but keep in mind it is a nickname, it is not your horse's actual name. Because these are
Nice.
their horses that they do not belong to you. So if you want to give it a
That's fair.
stupid name, that is its nickname.
Naughty.
Guilty.
I love my horse.
Filthy.
I'm so incredibly happy to be horseback riding in character and out of character, but mostly in character. No, it's mostly out of character. I'm very excited to be here with you all today.
How does Arly feel in character?
So happy. I did establish last time she's very excited.
Mhm.
She probably hasn't like been properly riding in a very long time. Fuck, we've done a lot of walking. 1, period.
That's true.
2.
Yeah.
It's probably been a long time since she's been able to like afford a horse that she could just like ride for funsies. I mean, it's not for funsies, but you get what I'm saying. So she's very happy. It's kind of for funsies. She's very happy. It's really, yeah, I'm happy. She's happy. We're all happy.
Swag.
Thank you.
Oh, and he also did like get your guys' like supplies, like your packs and everything, like situated with you, like on the saddles and stuff. So you guys
Nice.
all have your stuff. And Fen himself, if you remember, has like a little sled attached
Yeah.
to his that has like camping equipment and like other things that you guys would need on it.
So prepared.
Yes.
Sorry.
Fuck yeah. What do we? What time is it?
So, that's some crisp page turning. You guys went to Nina Ford Stables. A
Mm-hmm. 8 a.m.
yes.
Mhm.
You guys went for 8 a.m. Which you're reminded that is before the sun rises.
Mm-hmm.
So it was dusty dawn color outside, kind of still a little bit dark.
Really?
It didn't. Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh-huh.
10 horses.
It's a lot of horses.
So many.
I once went trail riding with over 30 horses, and it was a lot.
Oh, God. Okay. Horse girl. 10 horses. How long?
Yeah.
How much time do you think you have to allot for that? You're the one in charge of the
Like
clock
for,
now.
like for saddling and stuff.
Yeah. Getting situated.
Going. If everybody knows how to saddle a horse, which we don't, presumably, I'm assuming that not everybody does, it would probably take you, because then everybody would be doing it, would probably take you like 15 minutes. But if Fen had to personally go down and saddle everybody's horse, I'd multiply 15 by 10. And I would say, actually, he's probably pretty fast, and he'd probably saddled at least his own horse before. So I would say like 45 minutes.
Okay. So by the time
Which
you
is
guys,
still a long time.
I'll be easy and just say, like, by the time you guys get to the top of the hill, it's like 9:15.
Yeah. I forgot we had to travel too. Maybe say 9:30.
9.
Well, okay, because I'm also accounting for like it take time to get all the horses out, hitch them,
Yeah.
saddle them.
Saddle them.
Nobody knows what they're doing. Help people get on the horse. Get the sled. Get out. Start walking.
Plus the time for them to magic suss you out. Plus
Yeah,
talking to
and
Finn's
also,
grandma.
like, plus talking to Finn's grandma, plus I swear to God, at least one person had to be taught how to tell the horse to go.
9:45.
Flint, relax your hands. Flint, relax your hands. Flint, relax your hands. Why is my horse going backwards? Flint, relax your hands.
Oh! No, I think Flint has ridden. I don't
No,
necessarily.
I wasn't thinking of Flint when I made that.
Oh, okay.
I was
But
thinking of B.
that's also fair. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he did ask if
9:30 sounds
anybody's
yummy.
ridden horses before. I think Pal said like
Well-
once.
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna
No.
say is like I don't think Flint has ever ridden a trained animal.
That's valid.
And
love
different.
like with a saddle.
I love
Yeah.
implications.
Implications.
How many
He's
saddles
probably
has Flint broken?
ridden an animal he's probably ridden animals that like
He's
he
probably
has
ridden.
trained.
He's probably ridden an animal.
He's probably ridden an animal.
You said it was a horse.
I never said it was a horse, and I
Treat
definitely didn't have a saddle or a pack on it. Or
It is always politically correct to assume that my characters have ridden horses because I refuse to not be a horse girl at game. I refuse. The only person that might fly under that radar is Billy, but otherwise, I think
Oh.
I can't do it. I literally can't do it. I cannot sit
Yeah.
back and not know how horses work. I
I
can't
don't
do
know
it.
why you said Billy.
physically
and that made just
incapable.
So much sense.
in my head, Flint has had big beast like pets before, so he's
Big beasties.
probably
Poppy
Yeah,
is
big beast
familiar
beast.
with riding
Big
crickets and like beetles, but she's never ridden anything larger than like a rat or a mouse.
Oh,
Amazing.
good thing she doesn't have to do it. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Just
Fantastic.
immediately gets thrown off. Just gone into the cold wind. Whee!
Get taken by the breeze.
Yeah, it's like when you have like an insect that's trapped on the surface of a windshield as you're going on the highway. You're like, just hold on a little bit longer. Just hold on a little bit longer. The rest stop is less than a mile away.
Oh,
Oh my
I've
God.
never felt that kind of sympathy.
You don't
Sorry.
stop. Wait, you don't stop at the rest stop to let the little bug get off?
No.
Oh.
What do you?
No.
Dang.
Stop to let bugs off your windshield?
Yeah.
Might speed up, actually.
You're so wholesome.
You're wholesome as fuck.
You're so wholesome.
I hate
I ain't
bugs.
stopping my car, damn.
I love bugs.
Hey.
In fact, I'm putting the
I don't
windshield
really.
wipers
I don't
on.
think. I don't,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm speeding up.
I don't think I've ever had this problem before. If I'm being completely honest with you.
Oh.
Yeah. It.
But now I'm gonna think about it. If I ever do, I'm gonna be like, I have to stop and let the bug off.
Yeah. It doesn't plague everyone. It kind of depends on on like the size of your local insects. We have
Yeah,
a lot
bugs.
of like. We
Anyway.
get a lot of spiders on our windshields.
Oh
In
no.
my car.
And that's when I tag out.
That's...
Bye, everybody. See you around.
Anyway, so we're walking. We're on these horses.
You on your horses. Your horses. Going pretty good.
Good morning.
Pretty decent pace. You have sunset is at 3:30.
I was fully
Oh,
ready
God.
for like 9 a.m.
Sunset is
Oh man! we get like an
I pull
hour.
up my little map of Alaska again. Here's sunset.
9,
Where's sunset?
11, 12, 1. We have 5 hours of daylight. Let's make it count.
And you.
Nice.
No. Yeah, you have to set. Yeah, you have to stop before sunset fully to just like pitch your tents real quick and stuff. It's gonna get colder.
Luckily, we know how to do that.
Oh, actually, on that,
Uh-oh.
can I ask you a question?
No.
Because I didn't write it down.
Okay.
I want to know. How many days of travel are we looking at? I forgot. I forgot.
I'm staring at my screen. It says 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
4.5.
Oh, perf. It's not bad.
Not
We're gonna
as
sleep at some weird hours, but
not as fast as the train, but faster.
Why would you
than
tell me
waiting
that?
for the train?
I know it's not as fast as train. Why would you remind me?
Because I have to remind you.
Why do you hate me?
'Cause I have
Not a-
to remind you.
It's February 1st. It's February 1st. Be nice to me.
I'm
Be
sorry.
nice to me.
I'm sorry.
I miss my train. Okay, 4.5 days.
So
Just
you'll
so
be
that
on
I
a real life
remember.
train soon.
Shut up, you made me misspell days.
How'd you spell
How do you
it?
spell it?
Drays.
Grays?
Drays. D-R-A-Y-S. So I thought about trains. I'm really sad.
And you'll be on a real life train real soon. It's okay.
Honestly, thank God. No, you know what? I'm gonna miss it.
No.
No!
No.
You want to miss it? You don't get to hold Fawn's hand.
Yeah, well, remember just
Miss
now
your
when they
train.
reminded me of the train? Divorce her. So
No.
sad.
Nah, this motherfucker.
No, I'm
would
actually
like
just
not
really
miss her
busy
train,
writing down this.
Get on it and go back immediately because she wants more train time.
Yeah,
You're just
probably.
not gonna get off at your stop.
Yeah.
Just wait.
I'm
No,
gonna be
keep
in
going.
fucking Niagara Falls.
Okay. I come
Okay.
for you then.
Okay. Why did I write that so big? Anyways. So we're going up the hill. We're on the cliffs, yeah? Am I good to play the game now? Sorry,
Yes,
did I
please play the
interrupt you?
game.
Okay, great.
Please. Go ahead.
Great, sorry. I'm also writing something down at the same time. We're going north up the cliff, correct? Guys, there's a thief out here.
No, you're not.
Yes! We don't have to worry about that.
You're
Wait,
not
no!
going-
Free plot hooks!
You're not going north up the cliff because Astrophis is inland.
Oh, duh. I knew that. Fuck, I can't play the game. I'm too stupid.
Be every,
Man,
Sorry, you have to
every
quit.
week.
Free plot hook. No. Okay. What is? Can I perception check? I want to look around. I'm a little bored. I want to look around. Is that okay? Can I do that?
Yeah, sure. You can look around.
Arly opens her eyes.
I want to.
She said, "Nyong."
I like to see.
Arly
Yes,
opens her
yes.
eyes and turns on the Minecraft Zoom.
Yo,
Dude,
she's
my
got
perception
the-
is so large. Why?
She's
She's got the Optifine zoom.
I'm using my Optifine Zoom because that's 20. Dirty, filthy, but 20.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You got that.
Oh
Optifine-
my god.
Optifine Zoom also pulled out the spyglass, so it added.
No, I was like, 14. That's like okay. Plus 6 perception. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like that when I. Yeah, it's like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
Give me
it do
give
be
me
like-
that good.
So, Dirty Filthy 20. You guys, I'd say you've gotten past the point. Like you're on the faster side of speed walking. A little bit of a trotting. You going.
Who's bouncing around? Who is it?
Not.
Who isn't aware
is
of
it?
how to sit?
Rats are
Who-
fine.
Who can't sit the trot? Tell me right now. It's B. Next question.
Pal's not here, so we,
We all
can
know
pick
it's
on
not
B.
Flint.
I know. Anytime I want to say something, I'm just gonna say it's B.
You are.
The ride does make Poppy a little queasy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, especially because you're in B's pockets. So.
Yeah.
Why does B keep shifting around?
She's riding with.
You like got all comfy in there. You're like, oh, I'm just gonna relax, and then it's like.
It's not even the push. It's also the fact that B's probably just like fucking not flailing around, but being like rocked.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so you by this point, I'd say that you've gotten up past you've gone past the station. You guys are like you're heading out into the tundras. It is a very easy to notice things. Everybody notice. It's snowy.
No fucking way.
No fucking way. There's a shit
You're
ton
blowing
of
my
snow.
mind right now.
There's a shit ton of snow.
Crazy.
You have to squint a little bit. It's fucking bright.
Fucking hate that.
Oh no! We're gonna go snowblind!
Snow slash derogatory. I hate that.
I'm using my fucking scarf as a balaclava.
You see, it's a lot of snow. It is, for the most part, it's pretty damn flat. Going forward as much as you can see. There is like a few sparse trees here and there, but most of the like woods and stuff, which there was more of around the stables and everything, is more so that way and would be to the south, which is technically, as you guys are riding, would be to your left. Got pine trees. Sticks. There is like maybe it's a few like shrubbery and stuff, like closer to town, but like the more away from people there is, the less stuff. You do, like he said, you are staying towards the side of the tracks right now as you're going. Kinda like parallel to them. Just heading out straight.
Ew.
Sorry,
Oh God.
my bad.
Rude.
It's fine, I guess.
Sometimes I can't hit mute
Yes.
quick enough.
I
Damn.
guess.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm sick. I'll leave.
God, you nasty.
I'll leave.
Do better. I love you, Casey.
Is there's not like much.
Nice.
Like, yeah, there's just not much to see. There's like, there's a few like frozen streams and stuff, like breaking up the just like flat, snow hills and everything. But for Arly with 20, all that other stuff is like easy to see. Everybody can see it. Things. Arly, however, with your filthy eyes,
I got my glasses off.
you pull out your silly little glasses.
I just be wearing them these days. Let's be real. You never know, right?
You, Arly, can see that you're like looking around and stuff. The horses, the horse, they're walking like the horse. They do decent in snow. They're built like they're the type of horse they're built for the snow. They do good in it, but they're like good. They're like exceptionally good at walking in the snow, and like watching them. Would I be right to assume that you would be more towards the front of the group?
Yeah. Probably.
Then it would be Fen would be in front of you. And you can
Oh, then definitely.
yeah, because he is leading.
I forgot I wanted to chat with him a little bit.
You can see by watching his horse as like each of its 6 legs are like steppy. There is like the briefest little like glimmer to its hooves. And you know that the snow here is deep, but when they're stepping, they aren't sinking more than like 2 inches into the snow.
Oh boy. They have built-in snowshoes.
Built-in snowshoes.
That's impressive. So cool. Okay. Can I like speed up just enough that I can get even with Fen?
Yeah.
Like, can I talk to him?
Yeah.
And like, I do actually have my scarf tied like a balaclava, just because I don't want to get a sunburn. Like pull down the mouth part Also, when you go fast through snow, sometimes it hurty. You know?
Sometimes it hurty.
Sometimes it hurty your face.
It do be like ice cubes slapping you.
Yeah. Ouch. So
It do
I'm
be like
keeping
tiny
my-
ice cubes slapping you.
Yeah. Fucked up. So I have my face covered for most of it so that I don't. So I'm like, ow. Also, I'm not stupid, so I'm like, why would I suffer when I could just cover my face? Pull the mouthpiece down and be like, do you like? You've always like grown up with these horses. Like, did you breed them? You know, as a kid. Like, how did you come into ownership of them? Are they from around here?
Oh, he kind of like, he's just kind of like going, he has been like, periodically just like checking, like making sure that everybody's like doing alright, has probably been like, just had to stop and think for a second. I was like, did you guys give him all of your names?
Yeah.
He probably has, he has a couple of times been like, B, stop holding the reins so tight.
Yeah, B, stop holding the reins so tight.
Relax your hands.
She's not here, we can pick on her.
It's amazing.
But he kind of like turns around, doing the thing that he has like each time that he talks to you guys, where he's just like, he'll straight up just like drop reins and just be like, oh hey, yeah, what's up, man? To like just like
Yeah,
twirl
oh yeah,
around, like, full
absolutely.
body. Like there's probably even been one point where probably when he was like explaining the ride to you guys, where he was like swiveled around in the saddle, like hardly like fucking sitting in it right. And you're like, dude, please.
For sure.
He knows, he like looks over at you, just like, oh shit, you're here now. And it's just like, oh, yeah, I mean, I've grown up with them my whole life. We've had them for like, and he does the same like hand rolling, like long for like generations and generations, and he just keeps, he like stops saying it, but he just keeps like moving his hand. He's like, and gives you a little nod, like, you know.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Not 100% sure actually how it started, but I just know that he just shrugs a little bit. How it's been? And he does kind of like pat his on the neck a little bit, and he's like, I mean, they're nice, they're easier to take care of, surprisingly, and I mean, chuckles a little bit. He's like, good business too, so
Right, yeah.
can't complain.
Huh. Neat. Are they good horses most of the time?
Oh yeah, if they like you.
That makes sense.
I mean, if you're, he's like, he's like, keep in mind, he is saying this like extremely casually, and he's kind of just like
Yeah.
scratch his cheek a little bit, like pull, like adjust his glove, and he's like, yeah, I mean, as long as you're not like a nasty person, like they can tell if you're bad or something, so they're not gonna like you then. But
Oh, huh. She's also asking casually in the way that you would be like, oh, like, this is a really nice car. Do you like it? Like, is this a good type of car? You know, like,
do you have these?
do you have things? In the same way you're like, oh yeah, these are really nice. You know, you like having them? You know, maybe I'll get one myself. You know, that kind of cadence of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, she doesn't have an actual intention of getting her own. She's just curious.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, they like judge of characters kind of thing. Neat.
It has something about the lineage to know if you're like evil or something.
Oh,
Just kind of like shrugs a little bit.
I look back over my shoulder. I think that Arly's a one-handed like rider. Like she's got one hand on the reins so she can do other things with her other hand. Puts her hand on the back of the saddle, look at everybody, he's like, oh. Well, everybody made it on, so that's nice. It's pretty good.
Didn't it? Didn't
Try to
it, like
eat some of our
snort at one of us?
They,
I think there were a couple of us.
yeah, a couple of you guys that they did get angry at. And then chilled
Can
up.
we can hear this conversation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Was I lost my entire train of thought there. Never mind. Gone out of my head. Okay.
Gone!
Who was
I
it?
watched
Who
it
did
leave
they
your
get
head.
angry at again? Was it?
It was me. They got a little angry, you said, at Arly, right?
Mhm.
And then was it Powell
Mm-hmm.
Flint,
and Yuri?
Arly, Rat. My turn now. Oh my god.
It's contagious.
The brain cell,
Flint.
come back.
Flint,
Sorry.
Arly, Powell, Rat, No
Here.
Deal, Rabbit.
Babbit,
Babbit.
Mooncake.
Okay.
Whichever one.
Whichever
Poppy
fucking
is
one you
gonna
guys
like
have.
poke her head out.
I'm
Is
gonna
gonna poke her head out of B's like little pocket and kind of glare at everyone.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm riding next to Rat.
I'm riding with a
Like
bunch
shot
of
in the dark.
turncoats.
Shot in the dark, yeah. I'm riding next to Rat, and I am gonna like kind of not really whisper, but like do like that stage whisper kind of thing and be like, I don't know, man, it did try to eat my butt. What that bodes well for me.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be all right.
I tried to eat yours too.
No.
I mean, like, nobody got
Don't think
thrown.
about
That's good.
If anything, like maybe it'll eat our fingers, you know, because that's all it can reach right now.
Or not. I don't know. It seems to have calmed down, and I give mine like a little scratch behind the ear.
Oh.
Damn, your arms are long as hell.
He's
All
laying
right,
down.
I give mine a little scratch.
He's laying down.
He's laying down. I forgot how big they were. Leave me alone.
Standing on his saddle. Fully
I
extended.
forgot how big they were.
Rat is actually holding Flint
I just wanted you to come to terms with your own size. That was it. It had nothing to do with the actual size of the horse. It had everything to do with the fact that Flint is tiny.
Flint is small. You're right. I was just thinking about that earlier today.
That's my dad.
I give a little scratch on the side of the neck. Better.
a little scratch on the left, right, left apex.
Right,
Right,
left.
Right, left.
Just a little,
Just the right, left.
little scratch. I hate it here.
I love you so much.
God.
You give him a squeaky scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
His neck does that weird thing, you know, when you're like, whenever you
Yeah.
pet an animal and their skin twitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
I
the
love it when
surliest
horses
creature
do
I've ever
that.
done. I've ever.
That
Right?
always scares me. Like, how do you control your skin?
Why is your skin
You have a lot of
running?
flies.
Why is your skin running away?
Well, are they really controlling, or is it just like a natural nerve? Like,
Twitchy.
But-
It's a sensory, like, nerve thing, yeah.
It's like, it's a fly on me.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of just like does a little like the like head bob kind of thing. Just be like, yeah, like a good little scratch. That's
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you.
I like that.
Nice. I say, oh,
It does. It
That's
kind of does
neat.
that thing, or it's like it like leans its head to the side a little bit. Like it's kind of like, oh, scratch up a little bit higher,
oh.
and it's sitting there for a second
Yeah.
and then gives up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
It's like, okay.
God. So good. Oh, fantastic creature.
Little filthy.
Little, little
Oh, little
filthy. Oh, little filthy.
Just for that, I want to say that yours is a little bit smaller than the other ones.
Little filthy. Let's
Like
go.
filthy.
Little filthy.
Okay, what would you do if somebody brought out a horse and like, this is the horse you're gonna ride? This is little filthy.
What?
Like,
Why do I have to ride little filthy?
I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Let's go.
That's how I
little
felt.
filthy me and you.
That's how I felt when I was the tallest person at the camp, and they said, "You're gonna ride this horse," and they pulled out a Norwegian fjord, and I said, "What? You had me on the Clydesdale yesterday. Why am I on what?"
My favorite is when we go
God.
horseback riding, and my father is a big man, and they pull out like the big boy horse for my favorite. My favorite when they pull the big boy horse.
Fantastic creatures.
They're fantastic.
I'm gonna say, oh, well, that's very interesting. Do you know how they judge characters? Just like supernaturally?
Yeah, supernaturally is kind of it's part of the whole thing.
The whole thing. Yeah. I was
The
gonna say,
whole thing.
is it like a thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it used to supposedly be like you'd have to like prove yourself through like heroic deeds or something.
Yeah.
And like just naturally be a good person. And that's probably he's like not even just like acknowledging like anybody else's reactions. He's just like chilling, just talking to Arly. Just like, yeah, it's now so it's more of just like yeah, it's what you actually do, but also like how you view yourself and stuff. So
Ugh.
I give a pained look to Rat.
That's crazy.
Poppy pops back out and
Like,
now
"Oh."
looks more concerned than anything.
Just oh.
That's neat. Alright, well. I like put the brakes on so I can go talk to somebody else.
he gives you like
Actually,
a little wave.
I probably wave and then I do that thing where you spin your horse in a circle so that you fall in line with somebody else.
Yeah.
And I join Rand Flint and I'm like, same like stage whisper. That's a little fucked up. That's a little fucked up. She like laughs a little bit like that's a little fucked up.
Oh.
Too old for this shit.
Damn.
Too old for
Really
magic
be setting,
horses.
really be sensing my self-loathing, huh? That's oh.
Too old to be vibe checked by horses.
Your horse sneezes.
Little filthy.
Oh, filthy sneeze.
Oh, that was a filthy sneeze.
Little filthy. Why you
Little
sneezing? You need some medicine? Well, I mean, main thing is we all are on. Nobody got thrown. Would have been awkward. You know? I mean, it would be really awkward if somebody got on, got thrown, and then we found out that one of our friends was actually extraordinarily evil.
Yeah.
It would have been funny. It would have been funny if it was B that got thrown.
That one I feel like would have been the least shocking, though. You know, like I feel like
Take.
No, I feel like I would be the least shocking. You know.
Well,
no, I think that because B would be so unexpected, A would be expected. You know, something's a little not right there. Also, the whole mixed snake motion with hand.
yeah.
You know?
Like it's like there's like a nodding, like.
Oh, if it senses the fucked up. Oh.
Yeah. What if that thought B's evil by association? That would be valid. I wouldn't be able to argue with that one. You know.
What if B was in cahoots with the snake? Just nursing.
Whoa.
So
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
The train.
Sorry, I share a block with Mount Sinai. That was really aggressive. That was a fire truck. That wasn't an ambulance. That was a fire truck. Yeah. Well, we only got like 5 hours.
Yeah. You want to play?
That's
I Spy?
crazy.
I spy my little eye something white.
Is it snow?
Never off the horse.
God damn it.
Shit, you're good at this game.
I tap my glasses. Yeah. Oh,
I spy something green.
is it trees?
No.
Wow.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Wow. My next guess was Powell.
Yeah. I don't know.
Man, you're bad at this game.
So when you want to go for it. Your turn.
My turn? Okay. I spy something brown. Brown.
Is it one of the horses?
No.
Hmm.
Brown and silver.
It really sucks because I can't see anything. Me can't see.
You gotta use your imagination.
That's what makes it so funny.
I'm sitting here like, dude, what
We're
the
playing
fuck?
I Spy in a game that you make up in your mind. It's the train tracks. I pointed them.
Oh my god, you're right. There's train tracks.
Yeah, there's in the theater of the mind there.
Wow, there's train tracks that for the train that we missed.
Why would you say that? God.
Why would you say that I'm bad at the game?
Because you are.
Hey, back.
Jesus. I'm gonna spin my horse around another time and start talking to somebody else.
Oh, you
Jesus.
left it out. Fuck.
Fuck you. I don't want to talk about the train.
He's going down the line.
Hey, is someone talking about the train?
No! No one's talking about the train. God damn it.
Sorry, I thought I heard the word train.
No. Didn't. Jeez. These people suck.
Hey, I'm not the one the horse got mad at.
You didn't even get a chance, idiot. God.
Well, I'm on the horse right now. It doesn't seem to have a problem with me.
You're in Beast Pocket.
Oh my god. What if the horse got mad at B, but it threw her off, but it wasn't B, it was Poppy and a
It was popping. Yeah.
Oh my god. Block.
I have
Mm.
absolutely nothing in my personal history that could ever be possibly conceived as bad.
Do you remember?
I'm literally
Do you remember your history?
got her there.
Like, looks back and forth.
You're so mean. Right, but mean.
I am way too old to have a clean record.
Yeah, that's...
He has a clean record.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm sorry, Poppy.
You can't be mine or Flint's age and not have a bit of self-loathing, you know? Too old for this shit.
He's just nodding along with you like, this is true, this is true,
This is true.
this is true, this is true.
Yeah.
Just a bit though, you know? Not
It's a bit, yeah.
nothing too crazy. If we should
I wanna look back. I'm just assuming that everybody that I haven't talked to is behind me, because that's
Yeah.
just how it goes.
Sure, yeah.
I look back at the like crew. It's like, how about you guys? The horse is mad at you? Hey?
Fucking.
Faun, answer for 5 people right now.
Hold on.
Sorry, my headphones got unplugged for a second. Did someone say something?
We got him, boys.
You make fun of boys.
No, I have to figure out fucking who. I need to. Hold on.
Who angry horse?
Who the fuck? You have Deal. You have
Powell.
Deal, Mooncake, Powell, Babbitt.
You have Mooncake.
Yuri. Yuri.
One of those fucking
Babbitt.
creatures.
Oh, this is Yuri. We have Yuri.
A reminder that it's only problematic when Pal mixes them up because Pal talks. I feel so bad. It's one of the things, you know, like whenever you're going to bed at night.
Lay there thinking about it.
Oh, I should have talked to the rabbits. Oh, I don't want to.
See,
So
I
lazy.
think the only reason that I don't get them confused is because I have the IRL Faun and we just sit in fucking D&D.
I thought you were gonna say the
I just
IRS.
associated them with their colors.
I thought
I
I
also
literally
was
thought you were
associate them
about to
with
say
the
the
colors.
IRS too.
I also, if I knew what color the rabbit that we had with us was.
Wait.
Wait,
Wait.
All right, there we go. Now I'm good.
And
Which one is that?
Yuri.
Yeah. I just know
I
because you have a
can-
radius around Fawn's house that it's
I
a
can
D&D
make
zone.
that. I can make that distinction, but
You're gonna be
I have to-
periodically
no.
placed now.
no, don't please. I'm begging
Yin
you.
yang bunny time. Which is which?
I know. I know who all got horse angry. I know that.
It involves horses, of course.
Definitely
you know.
not me.
Of course I know. Of course I do. It's, prioritized in my brain.
Oh my god. How much of your desktop space is used up by horse knowledge?
Like in my head?
Yeah.
A lot of it. Lots.
Bro.
It's important.
It's important to me.
You have to throw out other knowledge just because you have too much horse knowledge and you don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, like math. None of that.
Exactly.
Why would I care about trigonometry when I can know all of the parts of a saddle?
Oh my god.
You got me there.
Why do I care
Yep.
about math when I have a sibling 7 years younger than me and I can just text him and be like, hey, I've solved this equation. And then he answers it and gives me his work.
Why would I know
He
how
knows
to do
his
simple geometry when
Yeah,
I
well,
can
'cause
do...
Our coworker couldn't
What's
figure
the
out a
horse?
math question. I was like, I got this. I love math. And I looked at it and went, wow, this is wow. I was solving for X. So I texted him. I was like, help, answer now. Then I was like, how did you do this? And then he sent me the work. Great. It was great.
Thank God.
Why do simple geometry when I could tell you the differences between an English and a Western saddle?
What's
What?
the difference?
You know?
What's the
what, are you gonna
difference?
leave us hanging? Come on.
Well, obviously, a fucking Western saddle has a horn. 1. 2, the stirrups are different. Easy.
You say obviously like
Yo, this saddle's
That's
got a
a
fucking horn
bigger-
on it.
Isn't it?
It does! The horn's the thing in the front that you hold on to.
is the horn like
Saddles that don't have that shit.
is that like
Yeah,
the
that's what
the
English
equivalent
saddles
of
are.
having a bell
This
on
is
a bicycle?
boasting.
No.
Ting ting.
Not, no.
Of what?
No, the
Yeah,
horn is on the Western saddle because you would
You don't.
tie your rope to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you can hold on.
Why would you tie your rope to the? Why would you hold on to the
Because
horn?
you're a cowboy?
Because you're a
Because you're a
cowboy.
cowboy and you are lassoing things.
Oh wait, I think I misunderstood this. I thought it was like a bugle horn.
No.
No.
It's the stick-up lump on the front of the saddle.
Oh, that.
The stick-up lump.
There's no
That's
there's no
very
horn
good,
on the
thank
English
you.
saddle because the English saddle is mainly for jumping and is like formal stuff. So when you jump, you have to lean forward, and the horn would get in the way.
And you get stabbed in the guts.
Yeah, that would suck. Yeah, that's what I got for you.
Thank you for your time.
I love horses. You're also more likely to see a breast collar on a Western saddle. You don't have a lot of those on the English saddle.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that is,
Yeah.
It's a thing in front.
so I don't sound dumb.
I love horses.
But yeah, what the shit did you ask them? I had to write down which ones you had.
I asked him whose horses got angry. I know the answer to that question. You don't actually have to answer it. Just say that they did.
Yeah, so that Deal being the only one that didn't she does like pull hers back a little bit so she's not walking with the other three exactly. She does a little nose goes, she's like, not it.
Oh, that's a lot.
Dang.
I turn back to the other two. That's a lot.
That's a lot. There's a lot of us. I don't know.
There's a lot of us. Oh boy. But nobody got thrown, so nobody's like evil.
Yeah,
like-
no one's. Hey, that's you know what? That's good to hear. That's
that's good.
nice.
I mean, unless they have like a morally gray horse.
A morally gray horse. Okay,
might
I
think,
think
like,
we have
oh,
a new name for the horse.
that likes
Morally
maybe
gray.
like maybe they're like, oh, not that evil. You're evil, but you're not that evil. That'd be right
It's
awkward.
excusable.
Oh, what a
You're
lovely
okay,
horse
I
you have
guess.
there. Yeah, that's morally gray. What, like, what did the horse do?
I just
What?
is.
Great question. Just exists.
Did it violate the Hippocratic Oath?
Jeez.
Uh,
You know. Well, this is good, you know? No one's evil.
yeah. Just slightly something.
Slightly something.
Slightly something. Not well, not all of us can be perfect. You kind of like
Yeah, deal.
you kind of like makes a thing like a face a deal. Like, come on. Like,
She sticks her tongue out at you.
That's why our hair is so big. It's so full of perfect.
it's so full of perfect. Dang.
Wow. Good for you, I guess. So
They were also fine with B and Poppy, right?
Mm.
Yeah, it must be nice.
well. Such is life. Well, we got 5 hours. So, what's everybody feeling?
You proceed to play the worst game of I Spy ever again for 30 minutes.
No! No, please.
Never have I ever.
No.
Oh, dude, actually, though, that would be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny.
Arly, what's your favorite color?
I quite like green. What's your favorite color? I bet it's blue. Or purple. Am I right?
That did not come through when I said it's red.
No.
Oh.
Oh, it's red.
Man. Thought you'd be a cool color person.
No.
Flint,
Yeah.
you have a favorite color?
Purple, actually.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow. You could tell deal.
What?
Oh.
Anyways.
What?
How many people have you killed?
Pardon?
Whoa!
We start off.
Uh,
What's your favorite color? How many
The
people have you
horses
killed?
all turn their heads.
What you saying?
I like people, like human people, like humanoid.
How many Fae have you killed?
I'm not answering any of these questions.
Yeah, I'm
not answering these
My
questions.
whole job was to protect a very big woods. I'm not.
Well, the question wasn't directed at you. It's more directed at the
good.
one whose
Alright, cool.
favored enemy is Fae.
I'm not answering that. I don't have to answer shit.
Yeesh.
Let me go
No,
find
but
a
it
new
does
talking
certainly
partner.
say a lot. Silence speaks more than words.
You know what? Sometimes I wish it did. Sometimes I wish it did. And yet here we are.
Every time
What's
I
your
laugh, I have to
favorite color?
cough.
Oh,
What's your favorite color, Poppy? You didn't answer.
I don't know.
Yeah, but what?
Okay.
just make one up.
Yellow, orange.
So hard.
Orange. I like
Orange.
orange.
You would like orange.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
What's
win.
wrong with orange?
Don't let her antagonize you.
Not a fan.
The color of pumpkins.
Okay.
But only certain pumpkins.
There are those
Right,
pumpkins that
sure.
are like those weird. That's that weird moldy color. They're called blue pumpkins.
Ew.
Yeah.
You're talking about like
Then there's white pumpkins.
And there's also what? And there's green pumpkins.
Okay.
Just saying, there's lots of pumpkins. Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
You
This
got something better to talk about? I don't.
Yeah, you're being very judgy for someone who started this conversation.
I did not start this level of the conversation. Jeez. No. I'm about to do another circle and go talk to them. Okay.
You can do that if you want. You don't have to stay here with us.
All right.
Just
Then I'm gonna do it.
shrug, like it's like you can make conversation with whoever you want.
I go, all right, and I'm going to make a circle. I'm going to make a circle and line up with the crew. I feel like I'm dominating conversation, so I'm gonna.
It's okay. I have no thoughts. So I've been sitting here being like, I'm gonna use my real. I literally continued that pumpkin conversation because I had real world knowledge of pumpkins.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I almost hopped in there with the names and shit because I have to check pumpkins in for my workplace so I know what they all are called. And I was like, Rat would not be this interested in pumpkins. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for once I could be like, oh, Flint would know about pumpkins. It's fine.
I
Like-
opened my mouth and I quickly shut it.
Oh my God.
I had nothing else. I'm so bad at this game. I
My
don't
head
know what to tell you.
So incredibly.
I've been
confusing, I don't know what to
thinking-
talk about.
I've been thinking about ways to make it so less weird to make Flint more talkative and like converse with people, and my brain is so incredibly empty every time.
Oh my God.
It's so sad.
Well, I mean, honestly, you could make that kind of a thing. Just like,
Well, I did
You know.
at one point. I think I was like trying to make him more social, and then I was kind of let it slide a little bit. But maybe we'll go back to that little character development arc. But my head is incredibly empty, so that doesn't help.
Oh my God.
I don't have
Okay,
big
he
brain.
can be a talkative little boy some other time.
Yeah,
Of course.
we'll work on it.
yeah, I'm gonna try and play Poppy less mean. I feel like she's been getting mean, and I'm trying to avoid that.
She's a silly little fairy.
She's a silly little goose.
But she's gonna like get herself killed either like just reduced to atoms by Arly, or like
She's gonna
like
get fly
stomped
swatted.
on by a town guard who's just pissed off that this friggin' like sassy mosquito is getting in his face.
Yo, why won't this bee stop yelling at me?
Oh goodness. Swag.
Anyways,
But yeah, you guys continue on. There's not much that happens throughout the hours of walking. Other than I don't know. Fen probably does ask, like, hey, do you guys need to like stop and eat something? Are you good? Can you like eat your like food like walking, or do you need to stop eat? Are you good like just going 5 hours or like?
Hell yeah, brother. Let's go.
Ooh,
he
yeah.
definitely he says it with the air of being like, of like, yeah, you're good for 5 hours, yeah. No,
Yeah.
you can eat
Oh.
like you have like your food with you. You don't. 'Cause we have to stop.
We can figure it out, I think.
I've already established that Arly rides with one hand so that she can do things with her other hand, so she's like eating a sandwich.
I was gonna say, are you fucking reading?
Yeah, no, absolutely. If I'm not, yeah.
Oh.
I was also gonna say that, but I was just thinking about that actually while I was sitting here in silence. 100%.
Mhm.
Read my book. I've joined up with like Mooncake. I come back, I'm like, I can't stay up there anymore. I can't do. Talking about pumpkins. I had to go.
So rude.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And she just gives you like an understanding nod. I feel like she's just fucking like zoning out. You're like reading your book and she's like staring at the clouds or something.
100%. 100%. I do want to talk to Pal, but I'll do it later. What do I do? I'm going to. Oh, I never got my rune book. I was gonna look at the runes I got from the fucking house. Try to figure out what they are. But I didn't ever get a book on that. No!
Highlight it in your notes.
Highlighting it. I'm highlighting it.
And remember it.
No, I
next
think I went to
time.
find it. Didn't find it, and then just gave up. That's when I found all the money. That's why.
Oh yeah,
I was
that's
like-
when you got rich.
I found all the money and was like, okay, I'm done. That's
Like,
enough.
never mind, I don't need a book
And
anymore.
we're done.
I don't need a fucking book. I have money.
Ow. Shit ton of money. Never mind. Never mind all that.
I'm writing it down, sorry.
Yeah. Hold on, my fish woke up, so I need to feed him.
Good morning?
Good morning. Hey, when the blind boy wants to eat, the blind boy eats.
Oh,
That's fair.
I mean,
as he should.
he goes up to his little floaty thingy that the food goes in. He gets his food.
Oh, he's so smart.
There we go.
He's so smart.
So smart. Okay, yeah. So, if there's nothing anybody else wants to say in the moment, then you guys you continue on for, your next few hours. The sun never, like, it has risen. It does not get to, like, oh, it is noon, it is high in the sky. Like, it is never, like, directly above you guys. Like, it stays pretty... It's a lot lower than if you were in... Like, when you guys were in, like, the Cyan Kingdom, when you were in Silverkeep, when you were in, Nimai, you were in more summer. Especially even in like lower Giari, when you were where that town was that you guys would stop at to go into the Feywoods. Even then it would be higher than it was now. And you kind of just continue on. Nothing like extraordinary happens. There is like a couple of times you see some birds flying, you see some like a rabbit at one point. But you pretty much go straight on ahead, having idle chit chat here and there. Till it does listen, even though it's already low, starts to get lower. Starts to get a little bit darker. And Fen alerts you guys to the fact that, like, oh, we're probably gonna be stopping soon. We get to a good point. Set up tents and everything, all that stuff. And it's not even like 30 minutes later that he is like he's slowing down. He's in the front. Everybody else kind of slows down behind him. And he's like looking around, like looking at the surrounding area, and kind of like he pulls out like a little map from his pocket that's all folded up. If you remember the maps that you guys got from the cartographers, they were like folded up in these like funny little squares. He has one like that, and he kind of like unfolds it in a way that it stays in like a little like the little square shape, but it unfolds to like the section that he needs it at, like so the origami. He like lifts up a flap and like untucks something and like flips it around. And just kind of looking at that and like his little compass that he's got in that pocket too. And kind of just like pulls around to a stop, motions for everybody else to stop too. And just kind of like, how we doing? You think this is you good? Everybody good stopping? You guys? You kind of like looks around. Anybody need help getting down?
I think we're good. Yeah, good with me.
Don't fall on your faces.
I need some help.
You fly.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can fly.
That was a joke.
Okay, all right.
My wings fell asleep.
Should I roll to actually like?
No.
Would be kind of funny if I say, "No, just kidding." Immediately, just beef it.
Beef it into the snow. You make a little imprint.
It's just a little poppy shaped.
Oh my
hole,
God.
Just goes down like a foot into the snow.
Gone forever.
Oh my god.
It's like that Italian guy
good?
walking his dog in the snow.
No, I'm thinking about my dog. Shit,
Oh.
shit. My dog.
He throws the little chihuahua into the snow so he can go for a walk. He just disappears, just poof.
Thank God.
I feel like my dog is just off leash right now, and I'm kind of just like, all right, well, hopefully, hopefully he'll be there when we stop.
Running
He's-
around.
I mean, he's capable, but if he decided like this is when I'm not coming back, I'd be like, well, hi, I'm gonna cry, but you know.
Nah,
You
he's
okay?
been around. He did like briefly disappear. When you guys like saw that rabbit in the distance.
Yeah,
Came
that's
back.
valid.
Came back like 15 minutes later.
Like, did you have a snack?
He's just kind of
Yes, okay. My son.
trotting around, just like staring up at you.
I give him a treat. I give him one of the pine cones. Chenchi.
Chenchi.
Chenchi and sweet.
But yeah, you guys stop. You guys down. Fen, as long as you guys are like all right, he goes about like starting to get stuff from the sled unpacked and like to get tents and things set up.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
I slide off my horse. Easy. We gotta unsaddle, man. Let them dry. Ugh. Our 45 minutes. No. Oh man. No, I'll help Fen. Sorry, I thought about my son. I'll help Fen get unpacked and get stuff set up
Yeah.
in terms of like tents and.
Yeah.
Anybody with magic should do the fire faster. I don't have a fire spell. Hey, yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. I don't know if. Something. I don't think.
I was muted.
Idiot.
Thanks. I think I have a fire spell.
Yeah, you should, because I think don't you have prestidigitation?
Yep.
Because you use it all the time.
I was gonna say
All the
it's
time.
used all the time. I know that you have that spell. That's why I said it.
I also can do that. I have magic. I forget it.
Look at you!
Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
I don't have
Boy.
prestidigitation. I have druidcraft, but
Oh yeah.
You have Eldritch Blast.
I also have Eldritch Blast. But that's
Explode the
force,
fire.
not.
Wood.
That's
Okay.
not going to do anything.
You launched the firewood away from you.
It was,
No.
Bro, I just think it'd be a little bit funny if I was like, oh man, start the fire, and then he just Eldritch Blast.
He's like, oh yeah, I got this, man.
Oh
Never
shit.
mind.
Oh, damn.
Never mind, guys. I do
Do I
not.
have any other? Good question. I don't know. I don't know.
I pitch tents. That's fine with me. I can do that.
I can start the fire. Snap is done. But
Then fire.
snap a finger, it is done. But I assume we have to go find wood, so we can do that.
Nope.
Oh,
You
but
have-
everything's gonna be wet.
Yep, you
We
have
have
wood.
wood.
No, we have
You
fire.
have
have
wood.
wood.
You brought it
Yeah.
with.
You brought it with us, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! Damn, I
That
snapped
is
my fingers,
filed
it's done.
under things that you need for camping.
Yep. Along with 1,000 ball bearings.
Make that 2,000 ball bearings.
2,000 ball bearings.
Holy shit.
Balls?
We could set those on fire, I'm sure.
Not the ball bearings.
Um,
The bag that they're in, and then it's just chaos.
no, wrong campaign. We have food and stuff. We don't have to hunt or anything. Man,
Yeah.
this is like our easiest tent setup yet.
Yeah.
Give it to me. I can make it harder.
Where's oh?
I'm well aware.
We're playing
Uh,
easy mode, and I look at.
Okay,
the
well, you
game,
didn't have to agree with me.
I go, this is too easy.
This is too easy. Let Poppy ruin it for a while.
Why are you putting us in a false sense of?
You got
Harmony.
this.
You can do it.
Oh god! Oh god, my words! Why you false sensibility of us? What you gonna do?
What?
Ew.
False sense of
False
Sobriety.
sobriety.
That's me.
Variety.
Tag yourself. False sense of
Damn.
sobriety.
Tag yourself.
Arly.
And now we
Really?
know another horse's name.
Tag
Sobriety.
yourself. I'm false sense of sobriety.
God.
That would be funny. That would be comedy if I had to write sobriety.
No.
That'd be so kind. So many levels of
That would
fucked up.
be, that would be so funny.
R-I-E-T-Y,
So fucking funny.
I think. Sobriety.
No, I think you got it. Ugh, thoughts gone again.
There's a fire.
I just got stabbed with a pain in my stomach, so my thoughts are gone.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh, no.
Rude.
You got stabbed with
You
a
got stabbed?
Never mind. I'm back. We're good.
You just got shanked?
Sorry, I was being dramatic.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens. I live in New York.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
Right, you're right. Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday? It's actually Wednesday. Fucking, I guess I'd sip. We got our shit, got our food, nothing else to do on the list. I'm gonna sit my ass by the fire. I'm gonna open my booksy book,
You need to keep reading.
and I'm gonna enjoy myself. All right, I'm
Hell
enjoying myself. I'm a little bit sad. Like, man, you know where it would be really warm and nice on the train?
It'd be so
I have
nice.
my like
Dang.
I have my like wool blanket out of my. I like unrolled my bedroll, rolled it back up, took the blanket out, and I'm sitting with it like over my head and over my shoulders and reading. I'm so comfy.
comfy, cozy.
I kind of like lived in weather like this as a kid, so it's kind of like, yeah, this is just what we'd be doing, you know, if we
This is just what we
sit in
do.
my little blanket and read my little book. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have so many of you. I'm gonna say how many tents you guys have set up, and I go, oh, so many.
It's a lot.
So many.
There's so many.
We have tents.
We have to share tents.
You have to share tents. I mean, you always
Oh,
have
definitely.
to share tents,
Yeah.
but
I can't just sleep in my hammock this time.
4,
I gotta sleep in a tent this time.
No, we're piled in.
9, 10. Well, you can do 3 tents, 3 people.
Cozy.
One's
See?
technically,
One's got, well, Poppy.
yeah.
Technically 4 in 1. But not
How
really.
many fucking
I
people
feel
are-
like everyone has
2, 3,
Poppy
4,
also
5,
has to have
6,
B
7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, for sure.
make up for it.
Well, no, because Poppy would be like the 4th extra person.
No,
Yeah.
Because we have 10, right?
10, yeah.
Uh.
So.
Yeah.
3, 3, and 4. Except Poppy is so small.
So small.
So it
it's
is
like
A
3, 3,
okay.
and 3.
Small.
Small.
Little.
She's itty bitty.
Itty bitty.
So yeah, there's 3 tents, which is still good. That's not absurd.
Mm-mm.
So you have your 3 little tents. You have a little fire that you got going. I want to say you did take out either like logs or just like storage things and shit to like put around the fire that you guys can sit on. And then the tents are set up around that in like this silly little like half circle kind of thing. They're
Hell yeah.
decently sized. They are who said they were helping set up?
Me.
You. So then you notice that you setting them up. They are. It's like very thick, like treated, like wool, and then has like a cover over it. They're very nice.
Hell yeah.
They also, when you're like looking at them, like setting all this shit up, notice that they themselves have these little tiny itty little like dime-sized like sigils kind of like embroidered into them, like along like the edges, like any of like the edges or the seams, like open, like where flaps open or anything on them. And if you ask about them at any point, then Fen explains to you that they are enchanted by somebody in town. He explains he gets them from the Weaver, and she knows one of her like family members knows how to do things like that, and they are enchanted so that they are nice and cozy on the inside, so you're not going to fucking freeze to death when you're going schnurrs.
I definitely asked about them. Definitely took that down. Let's see if I remember to go talk to her again in 3 months. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. That's really cool. I say. That's really neat. That's really convenient.
Just like,
And also really smart. Damn. I bet she would
someone's
know about runes.
really helpful when you're traveling around out here a lot, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
This is neat. You're very prepared.
He kind of just and what I tell you kind of thing. He's like, hey, he's like, I mean, I said that it would be a nice, good trip. It's not gonna be too horrible, I hope.
kind of responds with the like, "Hey, yeah, you're right." It's like arm shrug, hands
yeah,
out,
just
like,
hey.
yeah, no, I gotta hand it to you. You are impressive. I gotta say.
He's just like, and you do like you get your things all set up. Who wants to? Who tent with who? Pick now.
Oh, I thought I did not know what you said.
Who tent with who?
Oh fuck.
Speak now or forever
I wanna
hold
tent
your
with-
I choose.
Mooncake. That's all I got. Me and Mooncake just pick one. We just walk into one.
Ours now.
I walk in, Mooncake's already in there. God damn it! I should have known.
You
I shoulda
again.
known. They have like a point moment. You.
I'll just pick whichever one doesn't have people in it already.
My choice. Okay.
We'll take. I feel like I'm playing dodgeball.
Or I can, or I'll just pick randomly.
Either you pick randomly or I pick randomly.
You pick randomly.
No, I want my third person to be a rando.
Okay.
Like, spin a wheel.
No, I'm gonna do what I always do when I try to pick somebody, and I just point at the screen and look up.
Yeah.
Arly, Mooncake, Rat,
Nice.
Flint, Poppy. I'm gonna stick B with you guys.
Bert.
For Yuri. And then Deal Powell. And
Hell yeah, brother.
Fen. There we go. Night one. Lane. You guys still not now. Because it is. What time did I say this on those?
3.
3:30.
3:30.
It's 3:30. You're not going to sleepies nights right now.
No! It's 3 o'clock!
You're not going to sleepy nights right now.
It is the afternoons.
It is the afternoons. In fact, when you finish pitching all the tents and getting all your bags and everything like situated, and your bedrolls laid out and all that shit, Fen he takes out like pots and shit, and he's like, I'm gonna ask if you wanted to like wait till we stopped and like eat. So he's like doing that. He has like a little baggie of like soup starters with him.
Oh,
And
hell
making a
yeah.
nice little soup. But you guys do have sit down time until, cause like I don't know, dude. I wouldn't be able to fucking sleep now. I don't give a shit if it's dark out.
Dude, no. Absolutely fuck not. What?
But I will just say these are also then, when it comes down to it, you're assigned groups for watches. Because why would you do a watch with
Yippee.
people that aren't in your tent? So you have to fucking step over in them and all that shit.
That would be weird.
That's a very
One
good
representative from each from each tent. Every tent. Awful.
Okay. And then as there's only one watch that doesn't have PCs in it, duke it out. Do you want watch 1 or 2? It does not matter about the darkness. Because it's already dark.
I want.
It's already dark, yeah.
I want to watch 1.
1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Haha. Got your asses.
2. So easy. They're in the order that I wrote them down.
This is for later, right?
This is for later.
Yeah. Okay.
So then when it is Nanite's time, Arly, Mooncake, and Rat are sharing a tent, and then we'll also be watch 1. Flint, Poppy, Bee, and Yuri are sharing a tent, and they are watch 2. And then Deal, Powell, and Fen are sharing a tent, and they are watch 3. Swag.
Perf. Cool. Swag.
Swag.
Ugh.
But yeah, you guys
I
get your
did
shit
the-
all situated.
Rock on hand side. Sorry.
Nice.
We have sit down time right now. We're just chilling right now.
Yeah,
You're
we
chilling.
just chill.
Waiting until it's an acceptable time for you to sleep.
So awkward. I'm just sitting there like, all right.
You can't sleep right now. There are enemies nearby.
Basically. I want to talk to Powell.
Yeah. Oh, I do also
Okay.
want to say you guys did bring bring your own alcohol with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
In the little like sectioned off part of like, oh, this is like, because it's organized. His little sled is organized in the little spot where it's all of the food shit. There is like, hey, it's waters and it's like water skins, and then also like more alcohols and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely start there.
Yeah.
Grab it, pick it up. We open this?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Pop the cork. She fucking sabers it. I'm just kidding. Pop the cork. Probably with her teeth. Pour her own. And then just like go to each person like,
Yeah.
End with Powell.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Everyone's getting their sippy on.
Sipion. And then I sit next to him. Dude, twirling my hair, kicking my feet. I don't know if I can do that.
You don't know if you can twirl your hair and kick your feet?
No! I can't. I can't throw my hair and kick my feet. Oh, so nervous. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Or
I am not kidding. Sit down. I keep the alcohol like with me in arm's reach. I have a problem. And just be like, so how was the ride? Didn't make it all the way back to you guys.
I want to say,
Mooncake's a good writing partner. He doesn't talk.
I want to say, you when you sit, he does like a little, like a little like, cheers, like you clink your glasses together, and you're like, hey yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
hey yeah, dude.
Hey yeah.
I don't know, it was long.
Yeah.
He's kind of just like sip.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of nothing. And he just kind of like motions with the glass just like around. It's nothing.
Does the like, yeah, long sip. It's hard when the like landscape is so not stimulating. Nothing to look at.
No, I mean, at least you brought a book
Oh yeah,
or 10.
it's closer to 10. Yeah, it's more like that. I'm not proud of it.
No, your bag was very audible when you put it down.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably. I mean, I'm almost done with the one I was reading. You know. I want to run out of things to look at. You know. To start rereading. 4 days. I'm gonna run out of books.
Gonna go through all 10.
Yeah. I mean, I might. A couple of them I've already read though, so it's kind of like. I brought them just in case. Pretty interesting. I mean, I can lend them out, I guess, for if you want one, if anybody else wants one. I don't think anybody else wants one.
Well, I mean, if people get bored enough, they'll probably be like a little horseback library.
Oh, see, that would be neat. Like a proper horseback library. It's like the Pony Express, but for books.
And there's only 10 of them.
I mean, I'm only one person. I can only carry so many.
No, you get kind of motions back to the tent where your bag is in. He's like, yeah, just get rid of your bedroll. Fit more books in there.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I can sleep on the ground. That's fine.
No.
Sure thing. It's just like makes like a motion like she's sleeping. Like just like if I bring my knees all the way to my head, I can lay on them. Yeah, sure thing.
Oh, it's gonna be that is perfectly comfortable, perfectly
Yeah.
rested.
I mean, yeah, like what, you don't sleep folded entirely in half?
No.
Makes a folding motion with her hand.
No.
Oh,
Guys, I don't think
missing out, I guess.
Don't think that'd be too comfortable. Missing out. He's like, oh. Don't think so.
Well, then I guess it's a good thing I'm the one with the horseback library. You just couldn't do it. You just couldn't do it.
Not strong-willed enough.
Sorry. Gives him like a pat on the shoulder, like, sorry, it's too bad.
Just dramatic sigh.
I know, they're there.
No.
Maybe one day you'll achieve your dream.
We start off with
You know?
like 3 books.
Oh, wow.
Small.
Pushing it. Aye.
Maybe. Might be too many.
Maybe.
Might be too many.
Might be too many. Might be too many. I've seen your bag. It's a little small.
He's like, hey. It's like,
Oh
it's
man.
got the essentials.
Yeah, no room for books. I'm just giving you shit. I understand. Some people don't care about books as much as I do.
No, I just don't have it.
I like to know things. Oh, yeah. That's also valid.
And then he kind of just sighs and just looks back out at the nothing. He's like, now we got too much time.
Yeah, you got a lot of time.
Mm.
Got a lot of time. I finish my drink, I pour another one. Lot of time.
Lucy's cup
It's
up.
worth noting she was reading an encyclopedia on the way here. Whole ass encyclopedia.
She's just learning so many words.
So
She
many.
already knew.
She already knew. It's like just a random like God's encyclopedia she found somewhere. She's like, yeah, sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of niche knowledge about chained gods. Sure. Sure, why not?
Sure. Hell yeah, dude. Sure.
It's gonna be a long 4 days.
Very.
Maybe we'll get attacked by something. That would be great. Something to do.
Yeah, something to do at least, yeah, I guess. Damn,
Something
guess.
to do. Yeah. Damn. Well, I guess now we just sit here and wait until it's time to go to bed. Maybe we can get Flint to do a little dance or something.
We should ask Flint to do a little dance.
Flint!
What? Sorry.
Flint!
I like look up from whatever conversation I'm having.
I'm still in my blanket also. Like, 2 hands on my cup in my blanket.
Burrito.
Sitting next to Pal. Burrito. Warm. Flint!
Yeah.
Can you do a little dance or something?
He just stares at you. Like,
Flint, I'm so
confused.
bored.
What?
There's nothing going
I'm
on.
so
Nothing
bored.
going on.
In the
There's
process
nothing
of
going on.
everything you know about me makes you think that I know anything about dance.
That's why I think it'd be entertaining.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
makes it
you want me to
funny,
make
so
a
you don't-
fool of myself?
Yes, it was Paul's
it's-
idea.
It
was
was
Paul's
not.
idea.
I know it wasn't.
I
That was
agree,
Paul's
though.
idea.
I
That's
agree,
yeah.
that'd be funny,
See. It was Paul's idea.
You know, I don't. I'm not gonna do that just because you want me to make a fool of
Oh
myself.
my god, what
No.
about Poppy?
You do a dance, and it'll be equally as funny.
Oh no, I can't dance. I don't dance. No.
Yeah,
What
neither
if
do
she- I
I.
know you don't like no money, but what if she like gave you gold?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. I'd give you gold if you danced. Like,
I know you don't.
you know what?
know
For
money,
less.
but, like,
Flint, we are going to town.
I'll give you. Hey, you don't know money. I'll give you a boon. Thoughts on that?
she's gonna give
I
you
feel
an
really
IOU.
attacked right now.
She's gonna give you an IOU
Wait,
for
are
the
you-
favor.
I'll give you a boon.
Are you like a great old one or something? What are you? How can you give out boons?
Anybody can give out boons. That's just an agreement.
Mm.
What can I say? It was Pal's idea.
All right, yeah, all right. You
Is
know
this
what?
like? Are you granting spells?
I know-
Or...
A dance, but fine. Just because you asked so nicely.
Yay!
And he's gonna do a dance, but he's gonna do. It's like an actual like. You can tell that like this was actually performed at like people did it in like circles and festivals and stuff like that.
Oh, it's
it's
so
kind of-
good. I cheer
It's
for
probably
you
like
the whole time.
the one dance he knows.
It's like, oh yeah. So good. What the heck, Flint? You're really good.
It's the one thing I know. Like
Hey, you lied. You're really good. I have to grant you a boon now, though. But
and because I wanted to play the game, I did roll a 15 on performance.
oh,
Yeah.
really good.
Go.
He's like, I know some dances. Not many. Couple.
It's more than
Really
none.
good.
More than none.
That's why it's here.
Here, I can teach you. Do you want me to teach you?
Yes. I do. I get up so fast.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So excited. I'm more excited by the fact that you decided to play along with this. That's really good. And also, I've had 2 drinks.
Yeah. No, Flint has also, I would imagine, it had at least 1 or 2 drinks at this point. He's like, yeah, okay. Anyone else want to learn? This is a
Yeah, I definitely do.
Poppy raises hand.
okay. Yeah, it's a dance we used to do. It's a harvest dance, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's the wrong kind of year for that.
We can harvest the snow.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. We used to do it in.
Harvest some pine cones.
Yeah, we can harvest some pine cones. That's fine.
Yippee!
And he will teach anyone who wants to learn to dance.
So you get deal and mooncake in on that too.
Hell yeah.
I desperately try to get Powell to join.
No.
Rag just sits with
No.
Powell and watches.
No.
No.
It's very much like, come on! No. Okay. Fine. Let me say so.
He's like,
I suck at it. According to my performance. I'm a +0 performance. My charisma's so
Oh
shit.
yeah, let me
That's okay.
roll.
I think they're all having a good time anyway, even if it's not good.
hey man, as long as you have fun. Deal.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
Sorry, let me check my modifier for a second.
Deal's got fuck, I already forgot. 12.
She's picking it up.
She's working.
She's
on
picking up what you're putting down.
She's
it.
you know,
Getting there.
she's getting there.
I can't do it.
That's a 23.
Oh
I
wow.
trip and fall on my ass at one point.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna tell you what I rolled. Just trust me.
You trip and fall on your ass. So some people give you the grace of pretending that they don't see it.
I'm like, oh man.
Is she dejected, or is it one of those things where it's like you trip and you fall on your ass, but you're still having a good time, so you're like laughing?
It's like a moment of dejection, and then she is laughing. Like, this is silly.
Yeah.
Poppy's got this dance down pat, dude.
Down.
She's
Yeah,
so fucking good at this
Poppy.
dance, dude. It's gotta be something about the wings, and she's like flying around.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. Why is she
Gotta
so
be.
good at this?
See it.
Uh,
How's Mooncake do?
a dirty 20.
Nice.
Damn.
She also got it down.
She also got it down. I want to thank that mooncake. It's like dancing, and you can like Poppy's like flying around. You hold her little tiny hands, and they can like dance together.
Yeah.
Or even just like instead of like holding like you're supposed to like some of them dances you're supposed to like hold your hands like palms together, and so she just like holds out like one finger to like Poppy's hand.
No.
It's like, yeah man, we're dancing.
This is so good. I'm so glad that this turned out this way.
It's good. You guys are having a little party.
Yeah, a little good time.
Does Powell feel regret for not joining?
No, he's
Can I roll to see if Powell feels regret?
Feels regret.
Yeah, man, you can.
Roll for regret.
Hey, listen. No, all seriousness, you guys can roll insight on anybody at any time.
For
I'm
sure.
gonna roll insight.
I
I
do
don't
try
feel
to get
it.
Rat
I
up at
invited
one
him
point.
out. I invited him out. He said no, and I said, alright, I respect that.
That's an 11.
Rat. Did you try to get Rat up? She definitely does it. No. Oh, fuck. Okay.
I try to get specifically, it's like one of those things. Because I picture it as like one of those, like, you do it in the circles and stuff like that. And Flint definitely tries to, like, he, like, teaches her a little bit and then kind of, like, spins her over to deal.
Oh! I'm flat on my ass at this point. I'm watching that unfold. I'm making note with my eyes, bro.
Come on,
It's like a
you have to
little
roll your
wink as he
performance.
does it.
You gotta roll your performance.
Oh, you stood up, bro.
God damn it.
Oh man.
This is gonna make or break it. And also for Poppy, even though it is a low roll, it's very clear to see how he's not. There's no regret. He is just chilling. He is he's one of the people to enjoy just like being there in the moment. So he's just like, oh yeah, this is everybody's having fun. This is nice. It's like we got fire, we got soup, we got drinks. People are having fun. This is good.
Performance. Oh god.
Performance.
You should be good at that, right?
I am.
Yeah.
I forget what my additive is, and now I have to open my sheet.
It's your-
Oh no, you have to play the
Oh
game.
no!
Oh.
You didn't have your
I'm
sheet
sorry, I'm sorry,
open.
I'm sorry,
You know what that means? Auto fail.
No, I rolled
Autofail.
a 16. It's plus something else.
Oh, autofail.
Auto
Adobe,
fail.
don't give me pop-ups! No, it's not fun!
Autofailed.
Oh, it's frozen! Not responding!
Oh,
Are you using roll
fail.
20?
Nat
No.
one.
Open up, you whore
Nobody
bag!
uses roll 20 here.
Nat one. Wow.
Nat 1. If you don't have your sheet open, it's nat 1.
That's fine. No, no, no! I don't want to change my stats. There's no reason to.
I'm so sorry I made this so difficult for you. I was just trying to wingman a little bit.
Bro, it just fucking closed itself down. Open the sheet and then
Just
close
trying to
it.
wingman a little bit.
You trying to get wingman? Nah, you get face in the dirted.
Get face in the
You get
dirted.
face
I'm so
planted-
sorry.
Face planted in the snow.
Performance is plus 4.
So dirty 20.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. Believe it or not, she dances at taverns and shit.
It's him like setting you off to go be like, okay, go dance with Deal now is like the most graceful fucking little spin over.
Fuck yeah.
And so it's so nice. Your coat like flares up a little bit. And you even somehow managed to not just like slap her in the face with your ponytail.
I give you a little wink as I send you over there.
And what the fuck did she have? She had fucking like
She had a
11.
12, I think.
Yeah, hey man, she's having a good time at least.
Yeah, that's what matters.
She's kind of getting
She's
it.
doing something.
She's kind of getting it. She's mostly getting it, but she's like, how? What? You're like, oh
I
yeah,
think
this
my
is so
ass hit the
easy.
ground
She's
and
like,
I
what?
just stay there. I watch. Oh man, I hit the ground and I was like, that was enough.
That's
You're
enough.
just like,
This is
babysit
enough.
now.
I'm just sitting like, oh yeah, it's so good. Observe everything now.
It was a very good, wholesome moment. Thank you.
That was
That's
very
really good.
wholesome.
It's really
I didn't
good.
expect razzing to
Sometimes.
This is how I win. Oh boy,
So good. Yeah, and you guys.
that was
had
really
fun.
good, Flint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was nice. I haven't
Wait.
It's a good, nice, like 30 minutes doing that.
I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
I need to know for Mimi. Did Fen join?
Yeah, I was just
Mm.
I was about to say.
nice.
That Mooncake did, and I did roll in that 20.
Nice.
That Mooncake does be like, dude, stop fucking doing like. He's probably. No, he probably like left to like clean up the soup, like the soup stuff, and like came back and was like, "Oh, what's going on?" And Mooncake was like, "Let's go," and just like put that stuff down. Come here, like pull him in. Put it down. She's like, "Nope, we're doing this now."
Oh,
She's
That's
also
really good.
a few drinks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yuri didn't join with our dancing?
Nah, they're just chilling.
oh,
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I like the little vibe squad over there.
Little vibe squad. I think they're also just like bundled up in blanket like Arly was.
Yeah.
And it's a bunny burrito.
Bunny burrito.
Oh, bunny burrito. So cute. Fantastic. I give everybody a hand when it ends.
Yeah, and lots of clapping.
That was really good, Flint.
Oh, thank you. It's
Huh.
it was nice to do that again.
Yeah. You guys did such a good job. All of you. Most of you. It was okay, deal.
I was
It's okay,
trying.
Gil, you did great.
No, you were trying, and I think you
good.
did a great
You
job.
did good. You did good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just making fun of you. I'm just making fun of you.
She like looks at you and she like looks over at Flint. She's like, "Thank you, Flint.
You're welcome.
At least somebody
I'm just
believes
making
in
fun
me."
of you.
No, Flint believes in me, and that's enough.
Flint does believe in you, you're right.
I do.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's like,
Oh boy.
she's like dramatically like holding a hand to her chest. She's like, "I think that's gonna get me good through a nice like 4 more years. I don't need anything else other than that.
Wow.
Just some good Flint reassurance. It's nice. It's good.
Oh man.
It's good."
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I guess you're
She
right.
pretends to like wipe a tear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh deal.
I love her.
You're a piece of work. Alright.
I try.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're happy. Well, I'm hungry. Now that we've done that, it's time.
It is certainly
time.
a time.
I'm looking at my watch.
Uh, 15.
Man.
No.
I look at the sky.
Dark.
I look at the sky. It's 4:15. Man.
No,
Man.
wait.
Darn.
10, 4:35.
It's 4:35. Man.
Man.
I feel like we should wait to eat till at least 5. That'll help you get through the night. Otherwise, you're gonna be hungry. 8. I don't know. Anybody else got like a talent? Stories? I've got plenty of stories. You don't read as many books as I do and not know stories. Hey?
Okay. Well, I mean, tell us a story.
Yeah, tell us a story.
Okay, let me get my blanket. It's cold. Hold on.
Yeah, I also like sit down and wrap up in my blanket.
Get my blanket, wear it like a cloak.
Next to Yuri.
Poppy gets
Alright.
into her glove.
What kind of story do you want?
You're the one who said you had stories. I mean,
I know, but like makes like a I don't even know how to describe the face I'm making right now. Face like
yeah.
okay, yeah. I mean, I've got stories, but you know, so, you know, you guys might be
Look around
not
the fire.
interested in some.
What's everyone
Well, maybe
in the
we
mood
are.
for?
Well, that's saying well, maybe we are doesn't actually help with what I'm thinking about.
Mm.
Well, what are you thinking about?
Well, what do you guys want? Do you want like something happy, something made up, something real, something spooky, something?
Tell us a story that you like.
I like almost every story I know.
Well, what's your favorite?
Well, where are we? Yeah, okay. Okay. When I was younger, there would always be like, like if you're out and about, you're out in the nights, and you hear wolves, you should, Jet, go home. Eh? So like it was like, oh, like if you're out here, wolves, you should go home. Doesn't matter how close or how far they are. You know what I'm saying? Right? Wolves. Something to be scared of. But it's not because of like packs of wolves. Like I'm sure everybody here's encountered a pack of wolves. Just fight your way out or, run away. Eh?
Not yes. Like,
Hey,
nodding
like
along.
I'm dying up here.
Yeah, like I picture like as she starts talking, at least Flint kind of like settles in and is like enthralled in the story already, even though she just started. So he's like nodding along.
Yeah, same.
Right, yeah, okay, so here in these parts in here we have like the story. There is this like sort of different type of wolf thing, eh? And if you're bad, it's what they tell kids and stuff. If you're bad, it's gonna come get you, eh? So like growing up, it was like, oh, like if you're out in the woods by yourself or just in general, and you're not good, the wolves are gonna get you. So don't be mean to me out here because they're gonna come for you.
The wolves are gonna come.
So wolves are gonna come, and they kind of just like find you. So it's like, oh, like I'm out and about. This is real. This is a real story. So I'm out and about one day. Starts counting on her fingers. 10. Dude, I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm young. I'm out and about. And I had decided after dinner that I was going to sneak out of the house and go for a run, for a frolic. Out and about. Eh? And I'm thinking, I've gotten away with it. It's no big deal. This is literally fine, Mom doesn't know. I know these woods very well. It's no big deal. Well, then I hear some wolves, and I'm thinking, well, first of all, that story is totally made up. Right? That's what you're thinking. This is a story you tell kids. It's totally made up. I'm not worried. I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. And then they sound a little bit closer, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I've got a stick. Makes like a face, like, sure. I can fight off wolves with a stick, sure. But, still distance enough that I'm not super concerned. And then it keeps getting closer and closer and closer. And I come into this clearing. And I look up and I see this creature. And it's big. And she's like, stands on a log, so she's bigger and has her arms up above her head. It's big. It's huge. It's, I think it might even be bigger than the horses. It's huge. And I can't really see it. And I'm thinking, okay, that's bad. I'm about to be something snack. But, I'm slippery. So I'm thinking it's okay. So I decide to stay quiet and I stay hidden. And then it looks at me with these... And she's, like, acting this out with her arms, like, her whole body. And it looks at me with these big, red, beady eyes. And I realize it's not standing like a wolf would be. It's standing on 2 legs. Oh, and I was so scared. I ran so fast. I never looked back. I don't think I ever snuck out again. That's a lie. I definitely did. But I got away with it more. But it was big, and it was awful, and it was terrifying. And they're out here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not around here. No, it's still in the phase. Probably. But yeah. So, be nice to one another. Be good in the woods. Or you're gonna get your toes eaten by monsters. Yeah, they start with the toes and then they're licking your bones.
Yeah.
It was huge. Yeah. Gets off the log. Yeah. Pretty scary.
Sounds
Could be around
terrifying.
any corner.
Mm.
Poppy is like shivering by this point.
That's like not that interesting. I'm sure there's like other stories you prefer.
No. That's a pretty good story.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could remember what they were called. I think it's like No, I'd have to think.
Werewolf?
I'd have to think.
I don't think.
Well,
it's
no, I mean like werewolves are like people afflicted with lycanthropy. This thing is a monster that knows when you've been bad, sees you when you're sleeping, it knows when you're awake.
Santa.
Oh my god.
Santa. Evil
Krampus.
Santa.
Santa.
It's like evil Santa.
The
Krampus?
Yule lads.
Nah, it's like, yeah, no, it's not good. You need to. Although I do think that they said it's more of like when you're alone. So we should be fine. Hey?
Sure, we're fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're fine. Not a big deal. I swear it ended in like Arly. Oh, I'll think about it. It'll come back to me. That was a good one. We used to sing songs about the like splitting of Gary and Nina Faye, but that's not as exciting. I mean, they were exciting to me, but it probably won't be. That was a major event in our history. Let's talk about that. There's all kinds of monsters in Nina Faye, you know? Like, it's whatever. You grew up around here, it's whatever.
There's a lot of shit. You want to tell campfire stories about
It's only
history?
shocking to people. Only... If you're really shocked by... The only people that find the monsters of Nina Faye to be shocking are people that don't share a river with Yari. So, it's even weirder over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they have?
Faye? Remember we were
can
stuck
be
there?
weird. Remember when we were stuck there? That was now that's a story.
Now that was fucked up.
Now that yikes. Yeah. Not a fun time.
Not cool, bro.
Not cool. And so different.
I'm gonna do it. Fenn's gonna ask you what you mean.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Everyone who was there, their head, I just imagine their heads like snap and turn and look at him. Swivels.
Hands up.
I think that Arly looks at him with the most, like, deranged smile, like, do you want to open that can? I can make this the most fucked up story you've ever heard.
He's literally like hands up and he's like, I was just wondering if it's like a sore subject you don't have to talk about it.
It's not. I mean, I don't find it to be sore. We can talk about it.
Like,
It was
what's
just
the rest?
weird.
He's like,
I don't think that
It's really
I don't
weird.
think that we've actually sat down as a group and talked about it ever.
Well, it was, almost traumatizing, I would say.
I died.
Yeah, I know.
what?
Yeah.
Don't worry, she got better.
Yeah, she
Well, I
did it
mean,
to herself.
yeah.
I'm obviously okay.
Yeah, I have eyes.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a
Oh
specter or
man, where do we
something.
even start with that? I could
So-
be. Woo!
Pretends to be scared a little bit. He's like,
Ah,
ah.
woo. Oh boy, well, where do we even start?
I mean,
Oh, we had a friend before this.
So,
Oh my god.
We had a friend that wanted to go home,
okay.
and
how
Well,
was
she got her wish.
she did? She got home.
Did
She
you
got
know?
home. It turns out home is,
How much you know about Fae?
how much you know about
And like
Fae?
the
Let's
Fae
start there.
Woods and the Fae Wilds.
You fucking with the Fae?
Hey?
No, I know you're not.
I don't
Me?
mind.
Kinda. No, Fed. We know you. We know you. Gives her a little
We-
pat.
He kind
know you.
of because he was like messing around with Arly and was like pretending to be scared and like hands up everything. Kind of like settles back down. And I think he's got like a little like mug, like a little tin mug of something. Kind of just like holds it in his hands again. You ask and kind of just like blinks a few times. Just like, some.
We have to start at the beginning. Like the beginning. So the Fae Woods.
I don't think we have to
I
start
don't-
at that far at the beginning.
No, I know what the
You know
Faywoods
some.
is. I know what the Faywoods is. You don't have to.
Okay. Well, we had a friend that was from there. And can we talk about that? Or I'll start looking at everybody else. Can we say that?
Wait, can we
Can
say
we
this?
say that she got banned? Like, can we say that? Is that alright? We had a friend that lived there and then didn't live there and then wanted to go home. Eh?
And it's tough to get.
That bit's complicated.
That bit's complicated.
Not important.
And not
Moving on.
really our business to talk about.
He's got like the eyebrows pinched together. He's like, okay, so
She
you're
was
friends,
trying to
you were
get
friends with
home.
a Fae who couldn't be there anymore and then wanted to go back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went to the glade, and then everything got really awful, and
Everything was pretty awful before we got
Yeah.
there.
yeah.
It was
Sorry, the
endless
details get jumbled
night.
sometimes.
It was endless night. And
Endless
we all
night was
had-
not fun.
And we all had these really awful dreams.
Yep.
That kind of I would assume at least for those of us who have talked about it, which is not many, but it kind of like pride on your like fears, obviously like deep shit,
Yep.
real deep.
Yep. That's why we got Senin.
And that is where we got him.
There's a good thing.
Point at my son. He is sleeping. We built a moon dial. It didn't give us anything. We didn't know what time it was. It was night all the time. The moon was messed up, which is a weird sentence to say, but there's literally no other way of explaining it.
There's no other way.
Oh, it was right awful.
Okay.
Arly drank some real cursed sap and died
I
on the spot.
died on the spot.
Said friend revivified her, and now she's not allowed to touch things like that anymore.
Doesn't she still have some of that stuff?
No, I do.
No, I got it taken from me. It's okay, I know where it is.
And our friend got moonbeamed.
Yeah.
That was...
Except it wasn't quite a moonbeam, but we thought she got evaporated.
It was unpleasant to witness. At least for me personally. I guess I can't really speak for everyone else. It was...
No, yeah, it wasn't fun.
No,
It
it's
was-
not great.
it was
I didn't enjoy
not
watching
great.
My best friends, you know.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
Then we got her home.
We did.
We ended up on the other side of the world, but we got her home.
Oh yeah, we got spat out in.
Yeah, that's a big lady.
Don't recommend doing that ever.
Yeah, don't.
Just getting her evaporated.
No,
Is that getting
she
home?
got sort of.
It was like
Excuse me, sorry.
like a tractor beam.
We think.
Potentially.
What's a tractor beam?
Oh, you know.
She got hurt, but it ended up getting her to where she needed to be.
Oh, she was in Fae jail.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Quotation marks, Fae jail. It was Fae trial. Didn't you walk into that, Flint?
We don't have to talk about it.
Alright.
It was very confusing.
Yeah. Hang on!
Mhm.
Wait a minute. That was... You did that. She stands up. You did that when we put you to sleep in Roya Deirdre's temple, right?
I'm trying to remember the timeline out of character.
Yes, I think so. I'm making that was, but also
Yes,
me making
yes.
sure the timeline in character.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you effectively, in some way, kind of dreamwalked, sort of. B did that, but with the brain snake. I have to go draw a diagram.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
I think she just connect some dots?
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm not worried, but I am curious.
Yeah.
It's probably nothing.
Okay, but it could be something.
Doubtful. Tell him about Deirdre. I say from across the camp. Go
You
ahead.
mean the creepy dead god thing?
Yeah, that
We
one.
stumbled into that once we were on the other side of the glade and ended up stumbling into a temple of a dying god, essentially.
oh.
Yeah, it was also not pleasant.
He kind of like holds a hand up. He's like, "Do you want to revisit that statement?" before where you said that it was only maybe slightly traumatizing? Or only
Yeah, I was trying to
possibly traumatizing.
play it
Sounds
down. It's not. Listen, I can't speak for them, but you know,
That was like the least
not
awful
great.
part.
What? It was. I was having an existential crisis personally, but
No, you're right. It was pretty bad.
Pretty bad. I didn't like the dreams. That was not,
the dreams were not good. The fighting the dying god part really not great.
Oh my god, B
Honestly,
turned into
going
stone.
against B turn into stone, I had to go against everything I've ever been taught in my entire life and help lead these people into the glade. Which I didn't know where I was going, but I knew about it. So that was also a whole thing.
I talked to 2 more gods that day than I ever wanted to talk to again. Ooh, lame.
That
why
Tomato.
why are you fighting a dying god anyways?
we
Wait.
angered her. Sorry.
You angered her? He's like,
I'm trying so hard not to have like a coughing fit right now.
no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you're fine. I feel like he's like asking that, and he's like holding up one hand that has like his mug in it, and the other one like pointing, and he's like he's trying to be like, thoughts aren't what happened.
Yeah.
Where's the connection? It's like, so your friend wanted to go back and then died but didn't die, and then
It's all
then you
very
were fighting
confusing,
a
isn't
god.
it?
Why were you... But your
We were
friend was in jail.
Our friend was in jail. We were on the other side. We were in the other Feywoods now. Because we got popped out the other end, right? We were
Sorry,
trying to
we
make...
neglected to mention that.
Yeah, we got
Other
popped
Feywoods.
out. We got popped out in the other Feywoods.
Okay.
And we were trying to figure out how to get back to our crew. I kind of like gesture
He looks
to
over
them
and deal like waves. Hey.
without having to go back through the glade. Because it's like not good to do that. We are lucky we didn't die on sight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
I come back to the circle.
he like gives you like a pleading look, like help. Explain.
What was it? What am I explaining?
You're explaining how we ended up fighting Deirdre.
Oh, we, well, first of all, we think that she's the reason that we had those god-awful dreams. Because Deirdre was Roya, who was Archfey, of dreams. And then,
I assumed it was
we,
something else entirely.
But
hold on one
didn't you
second.
say-
Pin in that. Pin, Flint, I need you to take a letter from me in a second. Yes,
Okay.
Fem, what did you say?
Well, you said the dreams were in the other Feywoods.
Yeah, they were in the other
Yeah.
Feywoods.
Yeah, still
I-
working on that.
Think they were trying to get us to not be in the Feywoods, personally. That's my thought process.
Yeah.
They were trying to get us to turn around and get at all the other way. Trying to scare us. Feywoods have
Well,
something that usually does that.
yeah. And then also the fact that our friend's mom is, Moon.
Yeah.
Moon. Anyways.
Boon?
See, that's when we drift back into the territory of I'm not sure if I'm not allowed to talk about this, and
She just
trust
nods.
Moon.
Okay.
I talked her to death, basically.
Deirdre, not the moon.
Oh, okay.
Not the moon.
Okay.
Deirdre. Talked her to death. But she's doing all right. She's doing all right. Now,
It was a lot of, you know,
yeah, she's doing all right. Just trust
we
me.
can't
when I say
really
that.
blame her for that experience. She was rightfully going through some stuff.
Yeah, but I like wink. She's doing all right. It's okay. Oh, why did I
So-
star that? Shit.
He kind of holds up a hand. He's like, okay, so two people dead but not dead now. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 people dead but not dead.
Mm-hmm. How'd you get back?
We had to go back through the blade.
Yeah, we walked the opposite direction. We ended up in with all the archfey. They were huge. We were small.
Massive. Beautiful though. It was
Oh no, it was fantastic.
crazy. In all the best ways.
It was phenomenal.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's gonna like big eyes like, all right. Interesting.
And and then we left, we made it out. And
Yeah.
when we got out. And it had been months.
Months.
And we were like, oh, it's been a day, a week.
It had
Nope,
been
it's months.
I think it was sorry, hold up.
Bless you.
Sorry. I think it was like in our time, we thought it had only been like what, 2 weeks? Something like that. Like we had only thought it had been like I'm trying to remember. But it had actually been like 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
difference.
It was a big we were lucky they waited for us. And I like
We were.
give a little smile at the deal.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know, kind of like a oh, yeah. She gives in her like her own little like 2 cents. She's like, it was a long 2 months. Yeah. But she kind of shrugs. Seemed bad leaving, so
Yeah, it was bad. Oh god, you didn't. Gives like a hee smile. Yay!
Thanks for you kidnap her?
That's also where we met Poppy, was in this whole expedition. No, she agreed. She chose to come with us. Us specifically.
No. I was talking about when
Free.
kidnapped Free.
Oh,
Free was in the galley.
that's right. That's
What
right.
happened to us? Yeah.
oh, she kind of like
That's how I ended up
scratched the back of
going.
her neck. Yeah.
But it was okay, because then we owed her a boon, and we ended up going to Druid, and bada bing, bada boom.
Using
now.
that word, it's making me feel like they're like you're some type of like ancient deity or
That would be something.
Do you know what a boon is?
yeah, it's something a thing gives to you,
Not
like a
always
powerful
Oh,
magic
No,
thing.
a boon is just a favor.
I think it has more than one word. It has more than one.
It's just a
Oh,
favor.
yeah, I know that. I'm just like Poppy doesn't know that.
No, that
Yeah.
would be me. Yeah, saying that.
Oh,
to Poppy.
okay.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
saying it in character.
We got you. We got you.
It's just a favor. But we did owe free one, and we ended up in Druid, and then bada bing, bada boom, now we're here.
And but yeah, we met Poppy in the whole thing. We got her. We saved her from a bottle.
It's
We
true.
got some weird stuff from a weird hag.
I was being punished for my crimes.
Yep. Now we're here.
You make me want to ask what crimes.
Yeah,
I partially destroyed her house.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh.
Why?
Long story.
Right?
It's really not. It's not important. It's all in the past, and the past doesn't matter or mean anything.
Right.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, I guess that's one look you can have.
Yeah, sure thing.
The past doesn't exist anymore. That's why. Yeah.
Were you about to say that the present is a gift? Because if you said that, I think I'd flick you.
Why?
Stupid saying. I hate it. So dumb.
You're gonna hate me then, because it was actually my fucking senior quote in high school.
Aww.
I had a different one, but I chickened out at the last moment and I used that.
It's Poppy's senior quote too.
Yeah.
Got him. We
Yeah.
did
Well,
it,
I mean,
boys.
but-
We got MJ to admit their senior quote on live stream. this whole D&D campaign was a farce.
Yeah, it was all a big ruse.
None of this
plan
was
was to get
real.
you to admit it the whole time.
Slow burn, guys.
The long game.
Played the long game. Now we're here.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, it kind of kind of is a gift.
I'm not
Present.
having this conversation with you, puppy.
Well, come on, isn't it?
Nope.
Is
Ah.
is it?
Ah.
Well, I mean,
I mean, we're all having fun,
Yep.
and it's the present.
if you died and now you're here again, then yeah.
Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah.
I don't want. No, we're not doing conversations on fate, on none of that. No. Psst, nope. Psst, psst.
Alright.
Pretend to spray bottle. Psst, psst. Nope. No. Sorry, I don't do fate. I don't do
What
that.
about like Destiny?
Nope. No.
Well,
Nope.
I mean, Destiny is just like good fate.
Nope. Don't do it.
I like the same thing.
I don't do it. I don't do it.
Same thing, different words, synonyms,
You-
some shit.
You're so quiet.
Yeah, you.
All I said was same word. Synonyms.
Yeah, nope.
Synonyms.
Synonyms.
Yeah, no, I don't do any of that.
Destiny is just good fate.
Nope.
I'm looking at our guide. Is it Fen or Fern?
Fen.
I'm so sorry, Fen. I
Fen bro, if you
started
wanna
questioning
full name him.
myself like right before I said it. I was like, wait, what if it's Fern? What if you're getting this wrong?
You can fucking legal name him, call him Fenbro Nineford.
Oh man,
Okay.
He'd be like, what the shit?
you there.
I look over at Fen. It really is just kind of like good fate.
Nope. It's really difficult for one
Just right
person
now,
to
it's like
define
something
what
is
makes
what's
good
fate.
fate.
I guess it kind of depends on if you have a destiny thrust upon you or not. But like, whatever.
Stop!
I'm just
Stop!
speaking from experience here.
It's very difficult for one person to define what makes fate good and what makes fate bad. We don't all agree on that, eh? That's all I'm saying.
This seems a little
Yeah.
personal.
It's a little personal.
That's very personal.
Oh my
Okay,
god, can we move on?
No.
There it is.
Okay, fine, I'm going to bed. I don't care if it's 4 o'clock.
I was gonna
It
stop.
was a joke. I was gonna stop.
Yeah, I'll stop.
Don't believe you.
You'll believe which one of us.
All of you.
One of us tells the truth, and one of us only tells lies.
Personally, I'm
Cool.
totally fine with not talking about fate and destiny and all that
I can ask another question instead.
stuff. Please do.
Does the like eyes
Ah.
narrow, sit back down slowly thing?
I didn't think this far ahead. Kind of just like think that he probably like pulled like he has his own like blanket and shit too. And he like pulled it over by this point and it's just like cozied up. Like everybody's like cozy sit around fire. I don't know. Easy. Like where are you from? Besides, and he like points at Poppy. Besides a jar, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's easy. Who wants to start? Yeah, alright. I'm from Nineveh.
Yeah, don't everyone get up at once.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm from Nineveh. I'm from north, south, east, west. Well, not very far west. I'm in Fairmel. It's small. Maybe you've heard of it. I don't know.
That's south.
South here, yeah.
Yeah. It's it's like near the border, right?
Yeah, it's not very far inland. It's in a good spot, eh? Spent a good amount of time at the border. I wasn't supposed to, but I did. I get bored.
Is that why you got chased by the wolves all the time?
Yeah, I mean, I got lucky. I only really saw him. I saw him once. Heard him more than that, but I saw him once. All kinds of stories about like a kid in my town going missing because of it. It's so scary. Now I think I could take him. Like,
What, like in a fist fight him?
yeah. Well, I've got a really nasty bow and these. Holds up her fist. I could take it.
Yeah, I think you could fight a big, like, 9-foot wolf.
Yeah. Sure, why not? Yeah.
She's like, no, I don't really think so.
I exploded a squirrel once.
A squirrel is different from wolf. It's a
Yeah, no, I mean...
big difference. Why did you explode a
Ah.
squirrel though?
I'm bored.
Okay.
That's
You
where
know
it
what?
different.
Yeah.
the
Kind of makes
difference
you
is,
sound a little sick when you say it like that.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
And?
No, I've fought things as big as that thing. It's not about that. Now, if it is a monster, you know, it's probably got a special set of skills that's could be beyond my pay grade.
Like you're getting hired to
Special
fight
set
it.
of skills.
Huh?
It's like you're getting hired to go hunt down evil
Oh yeah,
creatures.
absolutely. Yeah, I know, absolutely.
Krampus Wolf.
Krampus move.
I'd do it for like
Great name for a
10
metal
gold.
band.
It's fine. You ever play that game? Fucking how much? It's like how much gold would it take to get you to do something? It would take me 10 gold to hunt down that thing.
That seems like an undercharge.
Yeah. Eh. Eh. That's whatever. 10 gold's enough to get you like one night in a tavern. Maybe 2 drinks. Sounds good to me.
I guess so.
Good enough. Long enough until you get another job. Anybody else? Where are you guys from?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Quite literally.
Alright.
No, I mean, I'm from, where we were also just talking about.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's true. Oh, we did go to your house.
Yeah,
See?
and we did go to my house
That was weird.
in Leathern.
Oh.
It was weird, but not weird like, oh, it's weird that we're in your hometown, but in a, oh my god, we're in your hometown and it's really far away.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. It was weird that we ended up there, and yeah, I got it. I got you.
Yeah, no, that's just a bunch of strange circumstances in there. In that point.
Yeah.
But it was nice. You have a nice house.
I swear your
Thank
house
you.
is nice, Flint.
Yeah. It was nice. It was nice. But, but it was nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds a little. It does.
Yeah.
You're right. This sounds a little. You're right.
I can't lie. I can only be so excited about being somewhere whenever I was not expecting to be there, and also I had just had the worst week of my life.
No,
That's an exaggeration. Probably not the worst week of my life. Was a pretty bad one though. It definitely ranks in at least the top 5.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I also wasn't expecting to be home quite that soon.
I've had 5 bad weeks.
5 bad weeks.
This is one of them. It might be a top 6.
It was definitely up there.
It's definitely up there. That's pretty bad weeks. Anybody got like a fun question we can ask? Oh man. I said fun, not difficult. Jeez. They're all so good.
You want me to fucking answer? God damn, there's so many.
Definitely something hearty.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Big fan of like stew.
Yeah, I was gonna say some kind of
Beef stew.
Like a nice stew.
wild game stew.
Ooh. Wild game stew. Yeah. Rabbit is like when you're traveling a long time, rabbit can be like a fucking delicacy, eh?
Those suckers are hard to catch. Or they can be. Guess it depends.
But you skin them. They're just good. I don't know. Yummy.
You could get yourself a hawk, it'd be easier to catch them.
Yeah, well, I've not known many druids. But and I haven't owned many hawks, so it's kind of just been like a hope your hands are fast.
Yeah, traps work too.
Yeah, well, sometimes you see it and it's like, I don't have time for a trap. Time to start running.
I'm just start exploding.
Nah, bows work just fine. Bow and arrow is good. Or just like, magic. Fucking magic missile.
I would
Get her
love
into
to
the
see
team.
you use magic missile on the next rabbit we see.
Oh my god.
I don't have
Just
magic
watch it
missile.
disintegrate.
We already watched this
Sorry.
right? So we don't need that.
I don't think you
I've
can
not
have much
got-
rabbit left.
I think that would destroy it.
Yeah,
I've not got magic missile. I don't know how to do it. Never learned. Anybody have like a stupid childhood nickname?
Did
Hey?
you have a stupid childhood nickname?
No.
Can I roll insight to see if that's a lie?
Yeah, man.
Sure.
That's a 19.
She's not lying. Nothing that she's deemed stupid.
Damn it.
She did have a childhood nickname, but she doesn't deem it stupid.
Did you have a childhood nickname?
Yes. Why did you ask it like that? Why did you say, did you have a stupid childhood nickname? I said no, and then you followed it up with, did you have a childhood nickname?
Yeah, but
Well,
she
I
doesn't
mean-
have any.
You're just gonna remove adjectives? Is that what we're doing here?
Yes, that is exactly what we're doing here.
Hey.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
I'm not. I don't care. My mom called me Faun, like a little makes like
Aw.
fingers like little deer.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. I don't feel shame in that. I was called Birdie much later in life. It's whatever. Nothing exciting.
Most people just called me, "Hey, you in the bushes."
Oh.
Wow. Sure. Oh. Sorry, my heart just restarted. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Explodes.
Never mind. I'm good. Not one of you had a stupid childhood nickname. I don't believe that.
I was called lots of things as a child, but I'm not repeating any of them.
No.
Yes.
Come on.
This may come as a shock, but I was bullied relentlessly as a kid.
It was me. I was
It was you.
infiltrating the
whole
minds
time.
of anybody that spoke to you.
It was you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just the usual. Like shrugs. It's like, oh.
It was all me. I'm the mastermind at play here.
Yeah. I should have known the whole time.
I just like to think that Flint is shaking his fist.
Yeah, I did that motion like in real life.
I
As
can
if
see
you could see
it.
me.
I can see it.
Like fake shaking his fist, like, oh.
Yeah, I can see it. I see it. It's so good. Yeah, it's really good. Oh my god. Well,
Most of my nicknames revolved around being small, so, shrugs
oh
again.
yes. So nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. It's
Yeah, a little filthy. A little filthy.
I mean, Algia did have certain names for me,
oh.
but those weren't really like childhood things. Those were just when I was in the jar.
Oh, it was supposed to be funny, and now it sounds sad.
Yeah, urchin,
Deal?
vermin.
I was called
Deal.
Pip a lot.
Pip! That's really
Yeah.
cute.
Like Pip, well, it was like Pipsqueak,
Okay,
But-
Pipsqueak can be insulting, but it's very cute at the same time.
Yeah, that is a really sweet name.
I'm gonna call you Pip. Deal? Do you have anything? I'm dying out here, y'all.
Nick, hand on chin. Um. I mean, I don't know. I think she kind of like points at Arly. She's like, I'm like, your mom called you like her Faun. My mom called me. Was it like little Ember or something?
Oh, that's really cute.
And
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
no, I also got called like. She kind of is like not like slow nod. She's like, no, I got called like mean things too, but that's more because caused issues. So
Jesus Christ. Okay.
nuisance,
But Flint just nodding, like,
reckless.
I mean, I got called a cunt once.
That could be a child. That could be a childhood nickname.
Yeah.
it could.
I was
You never
I was
know.
running out of a town. They said, "Come back, you wee cunt." I didn't come
No.
back.
And I didn't come back.
And I didn't turn around. I didn't stop walking.
Mm,
Got out with the loot though, so hey.
that was probably a good choice.
Yeah.
It's probably the right choice then.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
I didn't mean like those names. I mean plenty people call me all kinds of things.
My mother called me Songbird.
That's a nice one.
That's cute.
That's cute. Downright
Very
adorable.
sweet. Very sweet.
Yeah.
Mm.
I did get called little shit a lot.
Oh, shut up, Flint. I'm gonna call
That's
you
a
little
good one.
filthy. God. Shut up, Flint. Keep to yourself.
I had a friend who called me Van Imelda.
Oh.
That's
It
a
was some
long one.
elven word, but I don't.
Oh,
Oh.
You
I
said it
know what
meant pretty.
means.
Does it mean pretty?
I don't know. For all I know,
Okay.
it could have meant mud.
Oh,
like-
what did you say it is? What's the word? I speak Elven.
I'll send it because I don't want to try and pronounce it again and sound like a.
You said that, and my brain was like, "Huh, you're gonna send it through brain powers.
Said
Yeah.
Send it.
You're gonna use message to send it
Venimelda.
specifically only to Arly."
Is this real? Like if I Google Elven translator.
I think it will give you that. However, I'm pretty sure it's going to give you like the Tolkien one. So if you're looking for like the D&D one, I don't know.
Are you gonna make me work for it? Tell me what it means. Do you know what it means?
Do I personally, or does Poppy?
Do you know what it means?
I think. I literally just use Google. I don't know. I use the power of Google.
Amazing.
Mm.
What did the power of Google give you?
That word.
But does
But-
it actually mean what you?
Or does
said
it? What
does?
does it actually? Yeah. Does it actually?
does it actually mean that in
something
Elvish?
else?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Because I am an elf.
Okay.
Yeah, you say
That's right.
that. Flint's like, does it actually mean that? Looks at Arly.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. It's like a. Oh, how do I explain this? It's like semi-formal. You say it like, you say it, you mean it. You know.
Oh.
Oh, cool. So that was an honest compliment.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, for sure. Huh. Mooncake. Mooncake, if you say something fucked up, you just say, yes, I had one, and you say what it is, or you say, no, I didn't have one.
No, you're
I
gonna
think
make me
people
have to
used
think
to
about
call
this now.
mooncake Schweinhold der Kirtort.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I don't know, it's just a funny word that I heard once.
Has a lot of syllables.
In what language?
In complete honesty, it's some German dessert.
Oh. So orcish.
Yeah, orcish. Yeah. Schweinhold der Kirtort.
Alright.
Yeah, think about it.
Oh, I mean, like, you just kind of, like, motions around. I guess we're just, like, saying, like, things that your ma calls you. I got called, like, Little Rascal. Fucking...
She's looking at her like, don't say it. Don't say something fucked up. Don't do it. I am begging you.
She's like
We can leave it
directly
at
like
that.
staring at Arly like
We can leave it at that. That's a good one. That's a thumbs up. Oh boy.
Nah, I got nothing. I was trying to think of something like really nasty or something, but like you guys pretty much said everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Damn.
Oh, you silly goose.
I think like I don't know. She's called me like just stupid things like Tilly before. Just says like random words. She's like
She just says random words.
she says random words. She's like sitting there thinking, and Deal's like, "Oh, I think I got called. Somebody called me Bluebell once. That was cute.
Oh, that is really cute.
That was a cute one.
Oh, that is very cute. Huh. Oh. Oh,
Oh,
that's very nice.
yeah.
I've only ever had animal themed nicknames. What does that say about me?
I don't think anything bad.
Huh. I mean, like when my mom was mad at me, she would call me little animal, and that was definitely derogatory. She meant that in a negative way. She did not mean that kindly. And I would say, oh, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I would never say that to my mother. She was a respectable woman.
I don't know.
Wild thing, too.
We should give you a stupid nickname.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Deal already doesn't even use my full name.
Yeah, but I think we should give you like a stupid nickname.
I don't want one. I'm not in the mood. No. It's alright.
Tibbles.
Pibbles.
Tibbles.
If you call me Tibbles, I'll break your jaw.
Call me Pip, and I might return the favor.
No, I think we'll call you Tibbles. Yeah.
Okay. I really enjoy you as my friend.
No. Tibbles.
Giving, a
I'm
friend.
gonna
a
call you
nickname,
something
I
awful.
Yeah.
This is
I'm gonna call you
beautiful.
Pickles.
Pickles.
Fuck.
Pickles and
Tibbles and pickles.
Pickles and
That's
Tibbles and
cute.
pickles.
Tibbles and
Kind of
Pickles.
goes together. It actually kind of works. Weirdly enough.
Hmm.
I hate it here.
Oh, you love it here.
Oh,
I
you
don't.
done this.
In this state.
Yeah.
I could leave right now. I could just
Good.
go in the night.
Goodbye.
Yeah, in the night.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
Go
yeah,
home.
you could.
I already connected with my family. Yeah, that's right.
And we're so happy for you that you did that.
Yeah, that's right.
It was very heartwarming,
I could leave.
and all of us, really, really loved to witness it.
Okay, well now you're making me feel guilty.
it was very great for you, Tibbles.
Shut up, Pickles. No, I have to stick around and make it Deal's problem.
She's like, wait, what?
That's all.
It's like, what did I do?
Oh man!
Wait, why is it my problem?
Just is. You captain the ship. It'll be your problem.
She does have
Yeah.
she does have a point there. Yeah, you are the captain.
No, you're right. Yeah. You're right, Tibbles.
Oh. Shut up! I'm gonna have to come up with something stupid for you too. I'm thinking. I'm gonna call ya. I'm looking around my room. I'm gonna call you Peanut Butter.
What's with
No,
you
I'm just
and
gonna call you
food?
Peanut.
Peanut? That's kind of cute, though.
Yeah, that's like.
Shit.
that-
Okay,
that
fine.
That means like a small cute thing. That's not. That's
Okay,
not.
fine. Big head.
Big head.
Big head.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Big
Yeah,
head.
that's right.
Rude.
Sorry, that was the first thing that came up. I Google funny nicknames. Big head.
Bro, you said pickles earlier, and I'm like, somebody watched Puss in Boots recently.
I did, and I remembered that. I remembered that Mooncake was a cat, and it was the only thing I could think of. Literally, was the only thing that came to mind. I couldn't think of anything else.
Oh my god.
I could nothing, nada. No, I'm gonna call you Flipper.
What?
Flipper.
Flipper.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. Can we
Just
call?
came to
Can we
mind.
call Flint Cabbage Head?
Yes.
Now, hold on a minute. Why am I getting dragged into this?
Cabbage head. Yeah.
Cabbage Head, don't ask too many questions, okay? And
Shut up, Cabbage head.
Oh my God.
Cabbage Head, you
Alright.
just have to. It's your name, okay?
I think I preferred Pip.
I think we should call Rat Pinky.
That's so unoriginal.
That's
Pinky. But only in that tone.
Stinky.
Alright,
Pinky, pinky.
alright, alright,
Stinky,
Tibbles.
Pinky.
You know,
Tinky Pinky. Pinky Winky.
oh my God. Wibble wibbles. You know,
oh.
Okay, sure, Pinky Winky.
yeah, fuck off.
Pinky Winky. Oh, Pinky Winky doesn't like their nickname. That's called Deal Pork Chop.
Pork chop.
I just keep Googling. That's so funny.
I think we should call somebody Fiddly Tompkus.
Billy Dump.
What
Really
the fuck?
Tompkus.
That's what we should
I
call.
think that
That's
should
what we
be
should call B. No,
B
B,
is
B, B.
Oh, B.
no.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
B is. Hold on. Diddly
Your boo hair.
diddly boo bop bo boing.
Diddly boo bop bo Burnham.
Oh my god.
That's really long.
That's so long.
long.
We're vacating nickname territory. Pop bop bop
Diddly
bang.
boo bo bop.
It just changes every time we say it.
Diddly bim bim bop kimchi.
Sniffbo.
Kimchi's.
Hobobos.
What if we just called Powell Clown?
That's weird.
That's mean. Comedy Central. This list is so bad. It's so funny. Oh my god. I think Powell should be Sir Diddums.
Sir Diddums.
Lord Diddums. That's Lord Diddums to you.
I turned to Powell. I bow. My apologies. Lord Diddums. It's the like really like extravagant like hand to the
Yeah.
side,
Yeah,
hand on chest.
Yeah.
Where you do
Lord
like a little roll
Diddums.
with your wrist first.
Yeah. Lord Diddums. Diddums is so cute. It's like a baby name.
It's like a baby name.
A baby. God, there's so many
Lord
stupid
Diddums.
diddums.
No. Lord Diddums. Yeah. Important. The title.
The title is so important.
It's a full title.
Full title.
Full title. Okay. Shit. What was it?
Shit.
Tibbles.
Tibbles.
Tibbles. Yeah, it's Tibbles.
You've already forgotten mine! God!
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. And he's like, he does it like a little like not like as dramatically, but like a little kind of like a little bow to. He's like, I'm so sorry to have forgotten your name, Madam Tibbles. Yeah.
Oh. Alright,
It's
as long as
very
we're
rude.
madam.
Madam Tibbles, that is so rude. I didn't mean to.
Does the like hand on chest, other hand like out, you know, like what is this motion? What is this? Limp wrist. Gay? That one.
Yay.
But like extended arm, limp wrist, like hand on chest, look away. Oh, how can I ever forgive you? No. Guys, he's on screen. Oh!
Yeah.
Look at Powell Real.
Oh my god, he's so color.
He's so him.
He's so him.
Look at him.
Him. Oh, him. Quick, Faun's on mute. Let's talk about it. He looks so good.
He's so good.
So fucking good.
Damn it! Return. Anyways, arm extended and limp wrist. I don't know if I could ever forgive you. Forgetting my entire name.
Yeah. Your entire name. I'm sorry. Madam Tibbles. Figgly Dunk.
Turin's like, oh god. There's gonna be more. No.
Madam Tibbles Fiddly Dunk. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
Miss Fiddly Dunk.
That's very
Miss
good,
Fiddly
Lord.
Dunk.
Lord Diddums. But fuck, I'm not as good at this. Lord Diddums. Toolaloo. A. Yeah, that's a good one. I've already forgotten everyone else's.
So many.
There's so many.
So many.
What was one case?
Pickles.
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 Pickles. Yeah, that's right. Pickles. Go, yeah. Pickles. Pickles. Do away with Lord Diddum's Tulalulay. Sick 'em.
No, wait, no.
Destroy-
Why are you bossing me around?
Destroy him
No,
in the
why
name
are you
of
telling- why are you
Dilly Bop away.
Why are you telling me what to do?
Oh, we gotta destroy him in the name of Diddly Bop Boing. Oh, I've already forgotten. I don't even know who that is.
B.
I need to write these down. Going to everybody's channel.
Oh my god.
Diddly Bop Boing. Was Flint's?
Cabbage head.
Cabbage.
Semi-normal. Then there's B.
I don't remember what the end of mine was. Guys, my brain is so
Dunk.
bad.
No, my brain is mush.
Oh my god.
It's just listen. I did my best. I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
Rat. You stinky pinky.
Stinky pinky.
They're so good.
Stop fucking with the dice, dude.
Deal needs a new one.
Pal's gonna come back and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I left you guys alone. And this is what happens?
I think
Yeah.
Deal should be Lady Honey Bumperay.
Honey Bumperay?
Honey Bumperay. There's two bumps
Honey
in there.
Bumperay. Got a double bump.
Honey
Oh,
Bumperay.
somebody's gotta be grittily bonk.
That rolls right off the tongue when I think of Moss.
Yeah.
Grittily bunk.
Yeah.
It's just that Yuri doesn't have a name.
They all of them
Points
at the same time. All of their heads swivel to you.
I'm like, it's like the fucking like reflective eye shot.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, they were just like
Yes.
sitting there chilling, like their ears were like kind of like drooping down. They're like, everybody like turns to like high alert. Just like, no, I think I'm good actually.
I don't think you get a choice.
You don't.
I don't, but
Schlippen Schlapper.
But you
Finger
said-
on
I thought you
chin.
said that- I thought you said the deal was pork chop.
Oh, deal is pork chop. That's right.
Hmm.
Sorry, honey, but bumperay. You have to be pork chop.
Well, pork
Lady
chop.
pork chop.
Lady pork
Pork chop,
chop.
a
Lady
bumper
pork
egg,
chop.
you know?
Oh,
Lady pork chop or bumperay.
Lady pork chop and bumperay.
I don't think these are nicknames anymore.
No, this is just tomfoolery at this point.
Are we LARPing? Is that what's going on here?
Now, whatever your nickname is, you have to make a character based on that for the next campaign.
Bet I'll make a cabbage head.
Damn.
I'm sure you have one somewhere.
I can't wait to meet Cabbage Head.
I will make a cabbage head.
Oh, I bet you have a cabbage head.
I
bet
do.
you
His
have
name
one.
is Flint.
Yep.
Yep.
How much it sounds like you're being sick.
Yeah.
Been schlappen.
Schlippen schlappen. You just say it like that.
Schlippen schlappen.
Oh, schlippen schlappen. That's what she does. Hand on chest. Oh, schlippen schlappen. Fake high voice. Oh, my dear schlippen schlappen. Wherefore art thou, schlippen schlappen? That's kind of what some of these people in these great poems sound like they're named.
That's true.
It's
How?
true.
What is this one? Hold on.
Oodly tisks.
Oodly tisks. That should be
Oodly
Poppy.
tisks. Where did you get that from? What? Are you key smashing?
No. This is a 614 plus cute nicknames for guys and girls.
Oh,
614 plus cute nicknames. Oodly tisks. Of course. How could I forget that one? Sizzle pop.
Sizzle pop.
Sizzle pop.
Thin mint. This one just lists like 6 Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Caramel
Secret sauce. We'll start calling everybody else secret sauce.
Who is it? Who are you gonna call secret sauce? Damn.
Oh, you'll never know until you
Bananas.
are the secret sauce.
This was just, it's just fruit names.
Yum. Delicious.
Heyo, raspberry bramble.
That's me.
Oh.
Raspberry bramble.
Yo,
Raspberry
raspberry.
bramble.
Cutie Wiggles. If anybody called me that, I think I would drop dead.
You would fucking die.
Lil Antoinette.
Antoinette.
Hi.
What? What? Sassy Lassie. Bossy. What the fuck? Tee.
No. No.
That's one of them. Tee. I thought this said filthy tuna. It says fillety tuna. Boo Snickums.
Wait, I like. These ones are listed under names to show how precious she is.
Oh.
Treasure. Penny. Pennywise.
Anyway.
Oh.
$2 bill.
$2 bill.
$5 bill.
$2 bill. $2
Nickel.
bill. Nickel. Oh.
$half.
How do they know that I've always wanted to be called?
Can you imagine your man has this
$2
whole list,
bill.
He calls you Penny.
I'd be like, God damn it. What about squashy pie? What are we talking? Handsome Mister.
Handsome Bobandsome.
Handsome
That's
Bobby.
handsome
Khaki Lassie.
Handsome pants. I saw Khaki Lassie. Rolo Bean.
This is just Swizzly.
Figgly Dunk.
Swizzly Sue Tompkins.
I saw that one too.
Why are we just doing full name?
Kerfuffly Nipkins.
Oh.
Hugly Nook. Cowboy. That's how you tell him he's handsome. Names to tell him he's handsome. Mr. Fine Man. Spicy Butt.
No fucking way.
Sexy Pants McFirestarter.
Alright, well.
Nicknames based
Spicy
on trees, plants, and vegetables. Idaho potato.
Idaho potato.
God damn it. This one says silly pet names woo woo. Woo woo. Makes me think of The Sims.
Mm.
Woohoo. Oh.
Sweet names that come from animals. Waterbug.
What the fuck?
My little praying man.
Troutfish.
For
Fish.
names for nicknames for smart guys. Professor. Gandalf.
No.
Funny guys. Bilbo. Jimbo Joe.
Shut up, shut up.
Oh my god.
This is not a real list.
It is.
No, it's not real.
It is.
There's no fucking way they said Bilbo.
Somebody commented on this. Can you find nicknames for the name Gowther? Spelled Gowther?
No.
Gowther?
Who has that name?
Sweet and savory nicknames inspired by food. Double hunk cookie.
Oh yeah. Oh. Double.
Well then. Well then.
Double
my
stuff
God.
Oreo.
Stud muffin. That one's so awful.
Gnocchi.
That's so awful.
Just gnocchi.
Oh,
That's it.
you know what? I would love to be compared to gnocchi.
Yeah, me too.
So yummy.
Yeah.
Oh, my little gnocchi. I'd be like, no
Aw.
way. Pet names for men you like.
Man.
Sugar Snap Pea.
No.
Jesus.
Liebling. Sturban.
Urban.
Champ. He-Man.
No!
Oh my god.
No.
Jeff.
Jeff?
Jeff.
Jeff?
Oh my god, my face hurts from laughing.
Tears in my eyes.
Dulce de leche. Goober.
I love it when it's like
Cupcake.
females' names and it's like, oh, honey, honey, sweetie, man's, fucking, what was it? What was the fucking spicy
Oodly
butt or
chicks?
something?
So, spicy butt. Hey, check this out. Statue.
No, that's for Billy. That's for Billy. I'm sorry.
No.
That's for Billy.
No, leave him alone. He's spicy butt.
That amoeba calls him that all the time.
Spicy butt. Spicy butt's my favorite.
Yeah, Spicy Butt's my favorite.
I like this one's. It's Bebe, but it's just Behbeh.
Baby.
Oh.
Bebe.
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 My little baguette.
My little baguette. That's what I call my friend. That's what I call my friend, but I mean it derogatorily.
This one just says the first two letters of their first name plus the first two letters of their last name. Mm.
Mick.
Arum.
My name would just. That's really funny.
Oh. That's fucked up. Oh my god.
God. People come up with stupid things.
Yeah.
do.
800 plus adorably cute nicknames for guys.
No.
Oh boy. Chewbacca?
Not Chewbacca. We are so far off everything. Oh my god. We derailed there real bad.
We all make nicknames for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
We LARP. We go to bed. End of day 1.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Did anybody give Fen a nickname, or we just leave Fen out?
We didn't get one for Fen or Poppy, I don't think.
Oh, damn. Fiddlestick.
Oh, we got Poppy. I forgot what it was though.
We gotta watch the phone.
You said that it should be oodly sticks.
Oodly.
Oh yeah.
Oodly. We had so many nicknames, one of them gets to go to Fen.
Yeah.
I think Fen, we need to do another one where we just make up letters and do a thing. Fen's is
Miffle.
Miffleton.
Miffleton.
Like this. Miffleton.
Yeah.
Miffleton.
Yeah.
I like that it was all caps.
I've done them all in all caps. I don't know why.
Shouting.
Shouting.
Yeah.
Miffleton.
Sir Miffleton. But like this. He's a knight.
He's a knight.
Oh.
Miffleton. Oh.
So the horses.
Is he Lord fuck, what is Powell's? Lord Didymus?
Diddums.
Did him.
It's in the chat. It's there. You can
trying
see
to read it. All right, I'm dyslexic. Give me a second. All right.
God, it's
Did him
right there.
Tourmalet.
Yeah. Is he Lord Didymus Tourmalet Knight?
Yeah.
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 We have to remember that we're LARPing.
If you just say them all fast enough, it's like you're casting a spell.
It is. He's Lord Diddums is knight. I'm Lady Porkchop Bumperay's handmaiden. There's lore.
This lore we have to come up with.
Oh my god.
This is what we do for the rest of the night. People start
This
to go
is
to
what we
bed.
do for the rest of the night.
People are going to bed, and it's just us up giggling and doing this until it's time for us to go to bed and whoever to take the first watch.
God.
Stinky Pinky is the enemy.
Stinky Pinky is the enemy to all. And
Stinky
henchman
Pinky is
Cabbage Head.
the ringleader of the enemies, and Stinky Pinky's right hand man is Diddly Bop Bopoang,
Oh, is it Diddly Bop Bop Bop?
and Diddly Bop Bopoang is brings
Diddly
along
Bop
Oodly
Bopoang?
Tisks,
Wait, hold on.
B.
and Diddly Bop Bopoang came as a package deal with Oodly Tisks.
Your right
all
hand
have
and
to-
your left hand.
It's your right hand and your left hand. You
I was
guys are a
hoping-
gang.
I was hoping that my right hand would be Cabbage Head.
Shit, where does
That
Cabbage
simply
Head fit into
exists.
this?
Pinky and Cabbage Head. The
He simply
dynamic duo.
exists.
Oh no, Cabbage Head and Stinky Pinky are like the bosses, and and one of your right hands is Oodly Tisks, and the other
Yeah,
hand is Diddly Bop
And the other
Bopoang.
one is
Oh no.
We are not gonna remember this.
no. We're gonna come back to this next week, and everyone's gonna be like, "What?"
We're gonna come back to this next week. Everybody's gonna be like, Oodly Tisk and Cabbage Head. They struck again. Lord did not see it coming. Last time
And-
on the Grand Ghost.
I'm
Jesus.
fucking Lady Porkchop's
You're fucking
handmaiden.
Lady Pork.
Oh god.
Oh,
Hey, this is
oh,
Lord.
no, we're shipping. We're
And then,
shipping.
and then Pickles is Lady Porkchop's knight.
Okay.
Sir Pickles.
So is it Sir?
So Sir
Sir
Pickles.
Pickles.
Oh yay, Sir Pickles. I see you typing. I just gotta know, are you really typing all this out?
No,
Fucker.
God.
So funny.
no.
I want you to know that it's probably so funny because from like Fenn's point of view, we were talking about like, yeah, oh, we went to the glade and our friend got fucking zapped in his face and blah blah blah, and then we're like, Sword Didymus, Lord Didymus.
That's a part of this now. He doesn't have a choice.
No,
We're like-
he's
we're like-
going along with it. He's gone along with it. He's like
Yeah,
suggesting
yeah.
stuff too.
I was like, Fenn probably sees us as like, oh man, this is so scary. Maybe I shouldn't have taken these people. And then all of a sudden we're like, Sir Miffleton! And he's like, ah, okay.
He's like, damn, why the fuck you guys fighting gods all the time and shit? What the hell?
The hell?
Why are you
And then
why are you
he's
fighting
like,
gods? You guys are good at this.
and then he's like, you should call somebody Oodly Sticks.
It's like, yeah.
Witnessing all this, wait, were they weren't fighting gods, maybe they were LARPing? Maybe it was LARP.
You know, maybe they made it up.
Maybe it was LARP. Hey, are you guys all birds?
It's like, why would you guys keep fighting? You guys should do this for a living.
You guys should
Good
be
at
like a
this.
traveling theater group or something.
We can work on more lore in the morning. We don't have any character relations. Other than
Stinky Pinky and Cabbage Head in their right hand. And Oodly Sticks.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
That last sentence really. Lady Porkchop's knight is Sir Pickles and Madam Tibbles is red. It's so fucked up. What is going on? This is a horror campaign.
well, not right now. It's not.
Pause. We forgot someone.
Who?
The snake person, the Snurson.
Oh,
This
and
nurse
also
has to
Yuri.
get-
Well, also Yuri.
Oh yeah,
No.
Yuri.
Yuri is. Oh, we gotta come up with the lore for Schlippen Schlappen.
I just think
Schlappen.
Schlippen Schlappen.
I just think
Schlippen
the nurse
Schlappen
really
is
loves
the
name.
the witch in the woods.
No, okay.
The witch in the woods that no one really knows where her loyalties lie, or their loyalties lie.
Exactly. Sometimes they help the evil gang. Sometimes they help the.
This is the chaotic, the morally gray.
This is the morally gray horse.
This is the morally gray horse.
Sometimes Schlippen Schlappen is on the side of Lord Diddums, and other times Schlippen Schlappen is helping Stinky Pinky and Cabbage Head.
Stinky Pinky in the game.
Lady Porkchop and Lord Diddums are also at odds with one another, and they cannot agree on anything. But they have to do so politically in court. Meanwhile, Stinky Pinky and Cabbage Head can just blow things up because they're evil.
They're evil. They don't have to deal with politics.
They don't have to deal with court and politics. I'm putting on for the entirety that we're talking about this. Arly has the nastiest fake British accent
Nice.
because she's part of the court. Oh, we have to go to court. Oh, who knows if Schlippen Schlappen will show up today? I think I figured out how to win D&D. It's this.
This is absolutely how you win D&D.
Perhaps we can foil Lord Diddums's plans with a I don't know under the table deal. Maybe we can convince Stinky Pinky and Cabbage Head to go after him
For the right price.
for the right price. Maybe we'll have to deliberate with Diddly Bop Bop Boing.
God.
I normally wouldn't let the bit go on this long, but we strayed so far already that I'm
We
just
were
I'm
so
running
far.
with it.
Yeah, it
Hey, this
was.
is such a good bit, and we needed campfire time. So like,
It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine.
Do not
It's,
worry,
like,
I will
strayed
distract
so
Lord
far that it
Diddum.
came back around to being the bit.
Yeah.
You came
Do
full
not
circle
worry.
with the bit.
Pretty good at that. Pretty good at that. Do not worry, we will send Sir Pickles to distract Sir Miffleton with a battle. A night battle, because they are knights.
Because they are knights.
nice.
I, Madam Tibbles, will also do something underhanded and strange. I haven't decided what yet, though. Anybody have a suggestion?
Oh no, bro, my brain fucking. This bit, we got halfway through this bit, and my brain just went. It is time to shut off now.
I have had a headache this whole time. My brain is so fucking fried, especially after this.
We
I
got
should
to
LARP
this.
in real life.
Yeah,
I could keep going.
No.
Bro, if we ever go to a LARP event, remind me to not let you name us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name you.
Right, I can't walk
No,
into a
she
LARP
has
event
to.
and be like, hey, my name is Schlippin' Schloppin.
I'm gonna give everybody normal names, and you're gonna be Schlippin' Schloppin. Schlippin'
I go to
Schloppin'
introduce myself as whatever my
Schlobberoo.
character name is, and you're like, no, that's Schlippin' Schloppin.
That's Schlippin' Schloppin'
Trust me.
Schlobberboo.
Trust me.
That's Boobert. There goes Boobert. First name Boobert, last name Schlippin' Schloppin.
It was Lord Blibbin Blobbin.
Oh my god.
I can't.
Shippler Schlupper.
Anyways, are we done for the night?
Are we done here?
You have
Are we
to
done here?
We're done. You're gonna have to fill Palin on all of this next time.
Yeah.
We have to
It'll be in our
every
recap.
detail. You better remember every detail.
I'm not gonna remember shit. Good thing it's written down for me.
It's okay, I got it. I got it, guys. Don't even worry about it.
Oh my god.
Don't even worry about it. This is the best bit I've ever had. I'm not even gonna lie.
That was pretty damn good. It's pretty
Yeah.
damn good.
A personal favorite.